see. Let's see how this works. I have never done anything like this. So, I think, let me see here. Okay, yeah, that popped up. The pin should be going. Oh god, I have no idea how this works. I guess I should run an ad first just to clear it out so that nobody has to run pre-rolls when they come in. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Oh dear.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Oh, sweet. The alert worked. And holy fuck, Tenwin, thank you. Thank you, buddy. You really didn't have to do that. Well, now I feel better about running the first minute ad break so that we don't have to worry about people seeing the pre-rolls, since you're going to be just fine doing with that. So I'm going to go ahead and let that run. While that's running, can you still hear me, Tenwin, or is it playing ads for you right now? Just let me know. I'm going to look at OBS. Does OBS have a plugin? You hear me just fine? Sweet. So that means the ad's playing, but no one's seeing it. Woo. Sorry. Oh god, I didn't, because it wasn't updated when I finished stream yesterday. So I was like, oh, they'll probably wait a little bit before they offer me affiliate. But then I woke up this morning and it was there, and I just got done filling out the application for it. So, oh wow, thank you, Tenwin. God, man, thanks. But yeah, we'll let that first ad. I think for right now, I'll just control the ads manually. We'll do like one ad an hour or one ad every like 45 minutes. Just something so that I can get used to this, because I have no idea. Okay, there we go. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, according to this, the ad has been played. And it is suggesting... God, it's suggesting to play another one in 7 minutes. We're not going to do that. Fuck that shit. All right, let's just dive right back in now that the ad's done playing. Oh shit, I'm going to have to get used to having both OBS and the Stream Manager open now, because I don't know if OBS has a plugin to let me manage ads from the OBS station, which has me really... Oh god, this is making me nervous. Okay, so, where were we? We had just finished up this area. So yes, after stream yesterday, I spent about 2.5 hours trying to optimize people's gear. So, my character has the Skane Cultist robes because they're faster. I gave them some additional enchantments. The whole point with this was to get my character to swing his two-handed sword as fast as possible. So 15% recovery speed, which is then reduced to 0 thanks to the Durgan Steel bonus. I redid a couple of things on most people. Most people ended up getting just enchantments to their equipment in one way or another, and a few optimizations for their various pieces of gear. I tried to put a couple of consumables on people, and then I just got overwhelmed with the choices, except for Adir. Adir's easy. I just give him all of the summons, because he likes woodland creatures and shit, so I figured that's perfectly fitting. I also redid Adir a little bit. I'm going to take Sint's advice and try to give him a little bit more accuracy, a little bit more damage. He still has Purgatory, so he's still getting that 20% of damage restored to his endurance. But with the smaller shield, he's still tanky without losing too much of his accuracy. In addition, I also put the anti-Kith ability on a lot of different weapons that people have, just because that seems to be our most common enemies. For a bit, was considering a beast run, faith plus strength. Yep, got very, and I was reminded how everyone said, yeah. I did start a Magic Knight playthrough on Elden Ring on my own time recently as well. Vare is always... It's like, you don't want to kill him because you want to get access to the best farming spot in the game relatively early, but every time you come out of the tutorial, you're just like, you know what, I should really just kill you. I should really just kill you. Aloth got some advantages, Haravius got some, I gave him the rib weapon as well. Again, a lot of this was just giving people's armors additional stat bonuses that I felt helped them, or additional damage resistance bonuses that I felt helped them. The only one I wasn't able to do it for, unfortunately, was Zawa, because fucking Zawa is still on the goddamn mission, and I have no way of getting him back yet. So we did not do anything with Zawa, unfortunately. God, it still feels weird. Now I have to keep checking because I don't know how. Okay, hold on. Let me try something here. I'm going to decrease the size of OBS and try to have it and Twitch at the same time, just so that I can bloody keep track of this shit. No. I don't want it like that. There we go. There we go. Okay. Oh god, that looks weird, but it'll work. It'll work. Okay, I can now keep track of both. I can keep track of both Steam and Stream and OBS at the same time. Oh dear god, this looks weird. Okay.
Right.
We are about to descend down into the catacombs. I have my training bonus. Not my training bonuses, my resting bonuses. Everything set up. Let's go. They're virtually anti-drip. I mean, they look better on the male character than they do on the female character because Maneha also has the blood-soaked skein robes, and they look way worse on her. Trust me. The bright green for some fucking reason. Ooh. Hold on. We'll hold off on searching that just yet. I want to see what else is got. Oh, Nasatak poetry. I don't read poetry. God, I don't read poetry. I always make it sound horrible. Hello. Who are you? A man totters towards you as if drunk. He stops a few feet from you and looks at a point over your shoulder with wide, glazed eyes. Tanos must speak with you, godlike. Come. Come. Okay. Kinda concerned here. I mean, dude, we did just clear out an entire company of high-value mercenaries. I mean, we're not here to rob you. Please don't immediately assume that we're here to rob you. A Vithrak turns to you, clicking its mandibles and long-clawed fingers together. I'm sorry, wait, what? The creature floats above the ground and sways. Just as it looks about to leap on you, you hear a voice in your head. Godlike beast comes, yes, most pleased is Tanos. The Vithrak pauses, looking you up and down with its beady insectoid eyes. Not apprentice, no, godlike beast, something else. It leans closer, membranes around its jaw pulse and tremble. It seems to be smelling you. No camp smell, not like warrior hive above. No. The Vithrak's thoughts are whispers in your head. It kneads its mouthparts together thoughtfully. If not apprentice and not warrior drone, then maybe godlike beast. Ally, yes. Its eyes shine. Who are these people with you? No. Yeah. Vithrak waves its arms. Servants, guards, useful tools. Well, they're already willing to talk, which is certainly better than mind flayers and the like in most cases, which usually just kill people. What are you doing here? Making spell. Spell to please master, yes. The Vithrak extends one slender arm towards a nearby thrall. As the Vithrak mutters unintelligible syllables, the thrall turns to you and bows. Much work to be done, yes, but control spell will please master greatly. You think we can help each other? With key, with apprentice rivals. The Vithrak chirps its excitement. Oh dear, is there politics going on while you guys are surrounded and under attack? Are you fucking kidding me? Tanos works hard for master, but other apprentices, nasty beasts, want to be master's favorite, wants to kill Tanos. Tanos chitters pitifully. What do you want me to do for you? Kill apprentice rivals, of course. Tanos draws his spindly claws into fists. Tanos knows, godlike beast came to see master. But master has door. Door wants key. Tanos spreads his mandibles wide to show you a round tooth orifice. Tell me about this key. Key is words. Key is knowledge. edge, one claw traces a spiraling pattern across the creature's rigid skull. Master, give key part to each apprentice. Say cleverest, strongest apprentice, take all key parts. Tanos accentuates the thought by squeezing a tight fist. But godlike beast, take key part from other apprentice rivals, yes? Then Tanos give final key part. The Vithric scuttles closer, chattering and interlacing its fingers. Tanos is cleverest apprentice, no? For after godlike beast see master, then Tanos see master. Become new favorite. I'll keep it in mind. I have more to talk about. Tanos hovers in place, one mandible twitching. How did you know why I'm here? Master is greatest of wizards. What else would godlike beast seek? I'm leaving. Okay. He split this guy open. Corpse's skin has been peeled back and held in place with a thick viscous webbing. He's got some stuff here. Ebony spider figurine. Oh, that summons more Widowmakers. Got a variety of books on the Adir Empire. Glass jars in these shelves contain brains of various sizes. Pungent stench of some type of preservative emanates from these shelves. And these guys are all just out of it. And another Vithric brain. Okay. Well, obviously we need to do some investigation. We cannot just decide on who we're backing just yet. Hello? Oh, are you another one of the apprentices? Hello? The laboratory reeks of rotting flesh, but the elf doesn't even seem to notice. He's busy writing notes into a small book, and he doesn't even look up as you approach, but he frowns when your shadow falls across his page.
Stand back, ghoul. I'll summon you when I have need of you.
Excuse me? He finally looks up at you, startled and irritated.
Eyes. Who are you?
He shakes his head, waves a hand, nearly grazing you with his pen.
I don't have time for this. Get out of here and leave me to my work, all right?
What are you doing here?
I'm researching a complex problem for one of the greatest wizards ever to have lived, and I certainly haven't the time to explain it to you. Go.
Well, what can you tell me about Consulhot? He glances up long enough to shoot you a suspicious glare.
If you've never studied his repertoire of spellwork, never read of his accomplishments in Maestre Albena's Histories of Modern Magic, and somehow missed the small army he's held back outside, then no, I don't know what to tell you. Except that he's a powerful wizard with little patience.
He licks his thumb and turns a page. Well then, what do you know about Cragholt?
Why must you bother me with such inane questions? Go interrupt one of the other apprentices. Their time is much less valuable than mine.
Alright. We're gonna keep exploring then before I figure out what's going on here. I am very confused. Is that a door over there? That is a door over there. Hold on. Hello? Oh. The dwarf whirls to face you. Her face and throat are twisted with fresh scar tissue. Her remaining eye narrows as she assesses you. Studying the issue of vampires and their degradation. That would be a good summation. Out. Her voice... Or is it out? Her voice is little more than a croak as she points you to the door. Tanos wants to make me a deal to get your part of the key. I'm looking to see if we can perhaps come to a better arrangement. She utters a choking, mangled laugh and raises her grimoire. Oh, okay, well, so much for diplomacy. Steelspine Magus, Adir, go for the two over there. Aravius, get inside the room. You get inside the room. She is not immune to being mind-controlled. Her servants are, but she's not. And Aloth and Id. Get in. Yep. Oh boy, here we go. See if we can grab her. Come on, grab her. Why? Why did you... Nope, you just decided to not do what I tell you to, game. That's real great. Lightning spell, please. AoE heal, please. Endurance, thank you. Now throw a blessing out. Aloth, give me a blinding spell on all of them. There There we go. And we have mind control over her. Haravius, you've already cast the high level spell version. Give me the low level spell version. Yep.
Enough.
She just... Did she seriously just hit me with a spell that's damaging all of us?
No, you.
Why is Haravius fucking dying? Because somehow everything is focusing on him. That's why. Here we go again, folks.
Something stronger.
Please heal him. Please heal him. Please heal him. Thank you. No, that was the one thing I didn't do because I couldn't come to a decision on what I wanted to respec fully. There we go. Go. Heal up a little bit. No, attack that one. How much longer do we have her controlled for? 14 seconds. Good. Paralyze. Paralyze before Haravius dies, please. Jesus fucking Christ.
Got it.
I'm ready.
Oh, Gina, I need you over here. She's about to go hostile again.
I'm ready.
There we go. Everybody else, join in. Good. She's stunned. Now paralyze her. Come on, she's a wizard. She should not have this much health. There we go. There we go. That's another grimoire. Take there. What else has she got? Exceptional saber, mace, some scale armor, a +9 bracers of deflection, a cloak of minor missiles, and a boots of evasion. That is still so... That is so worthless. +2 to your reflex save on a D100 is just... Hello. Sable, it gives me pride to see what you've suffered for your craft. The other apprentices may be more learned than you, but none match your tenacity. For you understand something they do not. Your body is a shell. If you are to achieve the power you desire, you will outlive it. Your fellows fight and scheme against one another. Only you recognize your true foe. Oh, so we're talking about life and death kind of thing. Also, can't help but notice that there's no key part on this person's body. Unless I'm missing something here, that seems a mite suspicious. Yeah, let me see here. Yeah, necessary to reach college, but it seems the information was divided among all the apprentices. Ah, it's the notes. The notes are the key. Okay. Only really matter in the early game, late game. Yeah, it's a +2 on a... The game functions on a D100 system. There's no way in hell that a D2... That rolling an additional 2 is going to help most of the time. Especially not with the way they've set up their combat system. Absolutely not. Got a orb trap, animancy in the modern age, daily affirmation. We've seen all of that. Oh, hold on. Some more here. Maelstrom and success with the new formula. The bonding with the vessel material is twice as strong as before. Presentation for console hot will be excellent. Need to acquire more skeletons first before I can demonstrate my experiment to the other apprentices. So then why the fuck did she try to kill me?
I'll get it open. Finished.
From the sound of it, you would think that she would be the most open to negotiating, but no. Something bubbles and hisses within the vat. Its metal sides are hot enough to scald. Liquid metal drips from the dangling skeleton. Okay, so she was literally reinforcing vessels in order to... I don't know. Well, shit. Houston, we have a problem.
I'm ready.
Let me see here. Can we... Yes, right there, please. Oh, that was good. What else do we have? Give me a bounding missile on that one. Why did it not bounce? What is the point of bounding missiles if they don't bounce? Oh, if they're this weak, hold on. Haravius, can you get in there? If they're this weak, then fuck it. I'm just gonna use Haravius. There we go. Fuck, I should have done that from the beginning. A whole bunch of regular pikes and vessel bones.
Sure.
Yeah, that doesn't really help me. Camping supplies and some copper. As well as some drugs and money. Okay. Nothing else here. Why am I still stealthing? There we go. Okay, so one apprentice down. What's over here?
I'll get it open.
Oh. I didn't realize we were gonna have an issue here. Ow. Can we please?
It's no use. I
Thank
need
you.
something stronger.
Surprising that we have the full experience for those things. Oh, for what the fuck? Okay, I'm
Keeping quiet.
game. Please make up your mind. What is going on here? All right, another trap. Another trap. Thank you. No, do not trigger it.
Finished.
Oh, the last tower. Move speed, grants armor of faith 3 times per rest. Exceptional shield deflection. Not bad, not bad. Oh god, looking over to my left-hand side to check on my stream information is just driving me insane because of the way I've got this. I've got to find a better... There's got to be a plugin in OBS to keep track of ads and things like that because holy god, this is weird looking. Probably not that good right now, but still. Hey, another scarab. Ooh, Adra scarab. Or Adra beetle. Very nice. Assume it's hard to keep track of. Actually, no. The chat is one of the few parts of OBS that is very large and still readable. Whereas everything else is just kind of mushed together to try and fit it all onto the screen with the two different, I'm having both. So basically, I have a 4K monitor on my left side. Half of the screen has Twitch on it. And then the other half of the screen has OBS on it, and it's split vertically. So it makes everything look really stretched. The only thing that isn't is the OBS's chat log, which I can still mostly read. Also, that was a lot of Adra ban, Adra, and a whole bunch of stuff. So let me get this straight. It takes a 12 in mechanics, or an 11 in mechanics just to open this thing with 3 lockpicks. But the trap is more than a, what, 14 in mechanics? Which is just fucking insane. Let's go ahead and... I don't know why it put all of this in my inventory. Also, anything that I can take from Sable? No. She was heavily focused on cold and corrosive damage, though. Interesting.
Yeah.
I guess we'll come back to that in a moment. Let me see here. Hold on. Hold the phone. Surprised you thought an archmage would use a piece of metal for a key. I mean, I don't know. You never know. Ow. Holy shit. Can we kill this thing, please? There we go.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Hello? Animated spears. Okay, this does... Oh, dear. Okay, so one person was making reinforced vessels and skeletons. This person seems to be making soul-bound weapons of some description. Hold on. Adir, stand over here just in case.
Watch it! Distract me again and you're like to lose an eye. Or whatever it is you've got.
Even as she speaks, the Amawa looks not at you, but at the row of weapons laid out on the table. I'm surprised that I'm allowed to wander your fortress so freely.
If Consul Hot didn't want you here, you'd have known it the moment you came down those stairs. And then you'd be dead. If you were lucky. Need something? I'm still busy here.
What exactly are you doing? One is working on mind control spell, one is dealing with assuming the issue of animancy and vessel degradation. Yeah. This one seems to be working on binding souls to things that are not bodies. Or not their original bodies, I should say.
Cataloging weights, centers of gravity. Controlling a 3.5-foot blade in the air is harder than it looks.
She balances a sword between her index fingers and jots a note. Are you not concerned about the siege outside?
Consul Hot hasn't even bothered to come out of his study since the attack started, so why should I worry?
What can you tell me about Consul Hot?
He's not someone you want to cross. Or disappoint. You know, I really should get back to work.
Who else is in here?
Aside from me, there are 3 other apprentices working on their own projects. I don't know anything about Sabal or Peldon, but stay away from Tanos, the Vithrak. There's something about him I don't trust.
Okay, well, at least you're relatively friendly. I'm really starting to get the feeling that I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do. Okay, so Sable's dead because she decided not to even talk to us. Oh, yeah, that does connect into here. Okay, well, hold on. Aren't you concerned about the seat outside? Nah, it's over. I mean, I imagine there's going to be reinforcements or something that we're going to have to deal with, knowing our luck. Hey, so that's what opens that up. Okay. Alright. At least now we have an easy way out. Void Seers are just hanging out here. I don't know. They do a lot of damage. I don't like it. They are not immune to paralyze, though. Good. Oh, those are definitely traps, aren't they? I'll bet you anything if I step on those sigils, we get blasted. I ain't even gonna try that. No, no siree, Bob. Absolutely not. Okay, so that's literally it. Just 4 chambers and the door to ConsoleHot's lab itself. That's literally all that's here. Alright, let's start with the more affable person. You know, the one who wasn't a dwarf who just killed me for trying to step into her room, even though nobody gives a shit right now.
Worth a look.
Oh, hello.
And what does the flame reveal?
That is... okay. Oh. Well, isn't that interesting? Somebody's got their hands on some Durgan steel. How very interesting. Okay, again, I want Adir over here in case she gets angry about asking and suddenly swarms me with sentient weapons. That would not be good.
I'm ready.
Need something? I'm still busy here.
I'm here for your piece of the key.
That filthy spider put you up to this? He's using you, you know. Thinks he can control you like one of his mindless puppets.
She shows you a row of sharp teeth, and her eyes dart from the weapons on her work table to you.
Tell you what, you help me instead, and I'll give you whatever he's offered, plus a little extra. Deal?
I'm willing to listen.
Good. Come back when you've got the other pieces of the key.
Oh. This is literally just going to be all 3 of them wanting to get me to kill the other ones, isn't it? Jesus Christ. Y'all really suck at this, you know? All of you do.
Now is not the time.
Tanos wants you dead.
And that hopeless fraud had to send you to waste my...
All of you are assholes. Every single one of you are assholes. What the I'm really inching closer to just the fuck it, I kill everybody. Horavius, deal with the Algol there. Durance, shoot him. And, I guess we'll mind control the wizard again and see if that helps. There we go. Aloth. Oh god, we're getting hit by a lot of stuff. If you could be so kind, give me a lightning bolt. There we go. Good damage.
Need something?
It's hard to tell where anybody is in this. Go ahead and give me a lightning storm. I don't like how much health all of these things have. This is aggravating.
Aye?
Give me a bounding missile. How is it not dying? There we go. Oh, he's back to being an enemy. Shit. How is it she has not fucking killed this one enemy yet? Okay, move out of the AoE. Move out of the AoE, please. Horavius, help her there. Durance, give me an AoE. Thank you. I'm gonna assist Adir over here. Give me... what else do we have? Give me a blindness spell on these guys. Give me a sworn enemy on him. There we go. Now go ahead and start smiting.
Need something?
Horavius, you have a reach weapon. Hit him. Thank you. Alright, finish off the Algol. There we go. Yes, I was willing to take a bribe. I was willing to do anything, guys. Come on. The fuck are you doing? An Amawa-sized creature floats in this tank. Its flesh is shriveled and gray. There's no movement from the creature in this tank. The creature in the tank remains still, but its eyes follow you as you get close. Ring of Overseeing, Iron Skin, Peldon's Note. You're the most talented of my apprentices, but your understanding is merely a page among the tomes of knowledge I've accumulated. Curb your pride until you've earned it. No weakness is deadlier. I can almost see your hands shaking and your face reddening as you read this. You think that mastering a few basic hexes makes you my worthy pupil. I crafted the parasitic staff when I was half your age, and while I worked, my peers plotted against me. You may have surpassed the others for now, but they will band together against you if you give them reason. Conceal your skills with mistakes, hide your malice behind smiles, sacrifice your vanity for a few precious years that you might survive long enough to earn the title of wizard. Decrease critical hit damage, Necklace of Fireballs, which might matter any if I didn't have a bunch of spell slots, and a bunch of other stuff. Alright, let's see what else is in here. There's no movement from the creature inside this
I'll see what I
tank.
can find.
I've got it. Finished.
Pop this open for me. Exceptional leather armor. Rugged wilderness hat. Okay. And sneak attack bonus. Okay. Not the worst. Vessel flesh, iron skin. As if I'd leave notes on my experience for anyone to find, but while you're reading this, Urikia, if one of your weapons wanders in here again, I'm keeping it. Sable, if I've never talked to you, but stay out of my lab anyway. Tanos, I doubt you can even read this, but I'm feeding your minions to my test subjects the next time I catch one of them loitering outside my lab. This would be hilarious if it wasn't so just fucking stupid. Hey, Sent, welcome, welcome. FYI, we'll probably be running ads once an hour or so, at least for today. I have no idea how this shit works. I've got them set to 1 minute ads, so I hopefully it's not too long. We'll just take little water breaks and stuff when that happens. I already ran one at the beginning, but I don't know if that affected the pre-roll ads or not. Just a heads up. Just a heads up. I kind of woke up this morning and I was doing my regular stuff and then I went to go get ready for stream and then it's like, you've qualified for affiliate. Would you like to fill out all the paperwork for it? I was like, oh shit, I should probably do that. Well, so far you've been the nicest, so at the very least you will die last. Meanwhile, the Vithrak is literally eating people's brains and doing all sorts of crazy shit. So, how do we want to... how do we want to do this? Okay, we've got a classic choke point fight here. Let me take a look at what he's got. We have a lot of ranged characters, though. That is a problem. No pre-roll for me, but as I remember, you need 3 minutes per hour to have it, or 3 minutes per hour to have it once per hour. Yes, I was, yeah, you could do around the corner strat. I was thinking that too. Around the corner, hold on. Hold on. Pull everybody out first. Firstly, we have Ader, and we have Pelagina. They can form our front line, block off the door. Haravius has a reach weapon, which is good.
Yeah.
I do not. So what I want to do... Did I keep any spare... Nope, that's a spear, not a pike, unfortunately. Shit. So I need a ranged weapon if we have one anywhere. That will do. We'll go ahead and throw that pistol in there. Durance already has a ranged weapon. They're my front line. They don't matter. He has a ranged weapon, and he has a reach and ranged weapon if need be. Also, nothing that I can get from Peldon either. Huh, interesting. I would have thought there'd be something. But it should show you around in good tutorials. Yes, the problem is that they offered to show me those tutorials about a minute and a half before I started the stream, so I was a little bit pressed for time, since that was part of the problem. Because there's a couple people that I watch who do 3 minutes, they do a big ad chunk right at the beginning, they do a big ad chunk right in the middle, and then they do a small one at the end, and that's how they keep pre-rolls from going. And from everything that I've read and everything that I've seen, one of the big things to do is to do enough ads to get those pre-rolls disabled, because that prevents it from showing ads to people when they first come into the stream, which is often what leads to people just clicking off the stream and going and finding something else to watch. So, as I said, we will definitely figure... Don't think that's how it works. It's force per hour. I don't know, because a lot of people do that now, and it's given me control over the ads. So, as I said, I don't know. I'm just going to have to do more research on it. You could be right. I don't know. I'm just going to have to do more research. Oh, no. Why did I do that? Okay. Let me see here. If we switch to this, I can't. Why can I not walk there? There we go. Okay. Durance.
How may I help?
Aloth. Aloth, come on.
I shall.
There we go. Okay, how do we want to do this?
I'm ready.
Yes?
We'll probably have to rest after this anyways, because Haravius is taking a bit of a beating. So what I'm thinking is Shadow Flame to hit the first couple of guys. The rest will run forward. We'll drop more Shadow Flames on them while simultaneously hitting them with the Storm of Holy Fire and the Cleansing Flame. Yeah. Okay, okay. I think that's good. Actually, I think the Storm of Holy Fire would be a better opener. Because it's gonna... Oh, yeah, it's gonna hit everything in the room. I need him to aim it here, though. I don't mind if it doesn't hit this guy, because there's like 5 or 6 of them back here. Alright.
Arthek Worthen Roth.
How may I
Yep, they're
help?
gonna do that. Wall of Draining. That just hits beneficial targets. That's worthless. Wall of Force, however. Hobbled characters have dexterity reduced by 2, movement by 1.5, reflex. Okay. There we go. No. Adair, stop. I didn't tell you to move. I didn't tell you to move. There we go. Yep. So they're getting hit by that. Honestly, let me see here. Death Ray, no. Give me a bounding missiles on the shaman. Adair, go ahead and attack him. Thank you. There we go. Now start spamming. Spamming. You would please go ahead and... Disintegration on the Ravager.
Yes?
Aloth, give me another Shadow Flame. Can we... No, he's gonna have to move to hit them. That's aggravating. Well, kill these 3. Alright. We'll swap it out. Also give me a regular Fireball. Oh, that can hit them. That's good.
Yeah.
Start shooting. Haravius, give me a Lightning Storm if you would please. Durance, go ahead and give me a Blessing on everybody. Adair, knock that guy on his ass if you would please. Pelagina, please engage the Ravager properly.
Aye?
Oh, they're good enough. Let's go ahead and hit him with the lightning. That should bounce to the whole group. Okay. Tanos is almost down. Once he's down... Actually, I'm feeling kind of comfortable now. Let's see if we can push in. Go ahead and engage. There we go. Alright, everybody gang up on the remainders. That went much better than I expected.
Let's go.
Perfect. Alright, go ahead and give him the Grimoire. Oh my, yeah, this must have been a bunch of guys from the first wave of the invasion. They had a lot of nice... Ooh. Oh, that's good. Hold the phone. I'm gonna hold on to that for a second. That's kind of eh. Anything else? Money. Bithric Brain. More money. Tanos' note. More than any of the others, you've chosen a path that complements your natural strengths. Your mind is a maze, and you use it to ensnare not only your thralls, but also your fellow pupils. They are blind to it because they look at you and see an animal. Which is why I will only warn you once. Attempt your trickery on me, and I will give your corpse to Peldon. I feel the workings of your mind as surely as you would feel a disturbance in your web. You would displace me as readily as you'd follow me, but the first defense of any wizard is a warded mind, and I've had centuries to strengthen mine. If it isn't obvious, Consulate was intentionally playing them against each other by claiming they're the best. Yep. Well, to be fair, he's not even claiming that they're the best. He's claiming that each of them have very specific strengths. But it's very obvious that they're that their own egos then extrapolated that as, I'm the best choice. I don't know why he's wasting his time with the others. Peldon is the most obvious because he directly tells Peldon, like, you are literally too prideful. They are going to team up on you and brutally kill you. Stop being an asshat. Is that everything? That's everything. All right, grab it all up. All right, may as well grab this shit then. What else did he have? He had some books and a ebony spider figurine and some more books. All right. That leaves just her. His health is still above his endurance, which is fine by me, so that means he's good for one more fight. Oh, boy. Are we seriously can't... We're serious that we can't fucking deal with this shit? Oh. God damn it. I keep checking here like it's gonna change and the game's suddenly gonna let me create it. And I couldn't find it anywhere when I went out to buy stuff because I couldn't find any scroll shops that was selling it. Which annoys the shit out of me. How far are we from... Oh god, we are miles away from a level up, so that's not happening anytime soon. If you're going to rest before console hot, you can... I was thinking of that after we deal with... What's her name over here? The Amawa. I mean, I'm almost going to believe that if we just give her this, she's just going to attack us anyways. I mean, that does seem to be how this DLC is running itself right now. So I want Adir here in case her swords start going crazy on us. Give me a quick save. And
something? I'm still busy here.
I found part of the key to Console Hot's
That's a good
chamber.
start. Let me know when you found the rest and I'll give you my piece.
Will be nice.
Good. Take this too. Now, just so we're clear, I don't know your business with him, and I don't want to either.
Oh, 3 potions of major endurance and a scroll of
So, if
valor.
you get into trouble, don't expect me at your side. Far as I'm concerned, our business is happily concluded.
She gives you a smart nod and returns to her work. Well, thank you. A person who's actually willing to fucking talk.
What does the flame reveal?
Oh, look, a trap. Can we disarm this one? We can.
I'll get it open.
What's in here? A whole bunch of money. No worries, I'm not taking it. I just wanted the free experience points. Fully expecting Console Hot to be an absolute dickbag. Money at this point is sort of meaningless. I mean, yeah, it's simply because you can't just buy, like, better fucking... Like, you can't just buy Kraken eyes or Sky Dragon eyes. Like, you don't get that option. If you did, then maybe it would mean something. But as it stands, I've got 117,000. I had 160,000 when I first started my inventory management, but we spent a lot on enchantments. Okay, I guess, yeah, we're going to be resting anyways. Oh, boy.
Got it.
Trigger it. Oh, we're all getting hit. Fuck. Oh, nope, it's not done yet. Okay, that was actually nowhere near as bad. Most of the time it one-shots me. That was actually not even close to bad.
Finished.
Let me see here. Exceptional battle axe. Oh my god, so much crafting reagents. Thank you. Thank you, Console Hot. Alright, now let's rest. Everybody gets their damage reduction. Well, actually... I'm thinking we take this, because 1 damage reduction is not that much. But if he's been raising the undead, then getting a bonus against vessels would probably be a good idea.
Huh?
Let's plonk down in the middle of this corridor in the cellar for this tower and sleep for 12 hours. Yes. Okay.
Quiet.
So, hold on. Let me see here. Interesting. He did not name his. That's a bit interesting. Where's the timer? We're at the 44-minute mark. So yeah, I'll run another ad in about 15 minutes or so and just see how that works. I don't know. Again, I don't really know how this works. So, okay, drop that off. We don't need that. 15 accuracy for 21 seconds. Eh. Oh, right. This was the one I was wondering about. Dexterity. Probably for the best on somebody who's already going quickly. And it's a ring. You know what? I might be willing to just do that. Wait, do I have anything with dexterity? Hold the phone. Constitution, might, sneak attack, intellect. No, I do not. Okay. You have gone quickly a few times? What do you mean? See here. There we go. Dreadfire Archipelago, Godlike, and Ring of Thorns. That gives me 15% action speed. Character was getting knocked down pretty easily. I mean, yeah. I don't know. My saves just never seem to be high enough, even when I stack everything to high heaven. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Me complaining about it isn't going to change anything. Let's see what happens. Ooh. Okay, game, why do you do that sometimes when I save? There's no keyhole in the door, yet a voice booms from the other side, almost as if the speaker were standing right in front of you.
Your master awaits a worthy pupil. Let the apprentice who has perfected a spell and gathered the lessons of his fellows speak his purpose.
Oh, wait a second. Hold on. It occurred to me, I didn't even check to see what she gave me. All right, her note. Yuraki, you tinker with blades and bludgeons while your peers shape the bodies and minds of Kith, and they look down on you for it. Let them. Spell work often attracts a certain kind of mind, one drawn to the mystery and theater of grand arcane spectacle, but you are burdened with no such pretension. You see magic for what it is, power, raw and malleable. You shape it as best suits your needs, and this is what gives the greatest spells their strength. While the other apprentices are still perfecting their own ambitious spells, you will complete yours. When that day comes, strike them down. Do not hesitate. Yeah, no, I mean, he is saying that each of them has their own strength. He is obviously just trying to get them to kill one another. I have a very bad feeling that because I am not a wizard, he is going to be immediately insulted that I even attempted to gain access to his sanctum.
Your master awaits. A wizard must protect himself from the arcane and the mundane, from spellcaster and soldier alike. Of the many defenses available to the wizard, which comes first?
A warded mind.
You have learned well, but a wizard must also defend against his own deficiencies, lest he fall to them. Which weakness is deadliest?
Pride.
Many fall by overestimating their own power. Yet for the wizard who understands the nature of magic, power is nearly limitless. What quality of magic is most critical to powerful spellwork?
Malleability. It can be shaped into any spell.
Yes, though few will ever grow skilled enough to wield it well. One test of your understanding remains. What is a wizard's true foe?
Mortality.
You may proceed.
Well, hot damn. That worked. Oh, God. Oh. Oh, he's just straight up already a lich. Oh, this is not going to be good. Hello, sir? I'm honestly really not interested in fighting. Console has crushing dude summons an enormous magical hammer that repeatedly slams down on its target, doing crush damage and knocking them prone. The hammer strikes repeatedly, becoming larger, more accurate, more damaging each time. Consulhot is definitely the man who said, if you turn every problem into a nail, all you need is a large enough hammer. An emaciated, humanoid figure hunches over a massive stack of books. As you enter the room, it rises, and you feel as though you can see each rib and vertebrae shift into place beneath a pale film of flesh. It turns, twisting wasted skin and tendons around its bones. 2 eyes burn from its angular, shrunken face.
You have the soul of one who is always restless, always searching. I wonder, is that what brought you to me?
What are you? He raises a hand and turns it in the air before him, the flesh so thin that you can see the bones moving beneath it.
What did you expect to find? An old man hiding from his attackers? Or a young man taking the battle to them?
I mean, given the sheer scale of the carnage and the amount of bodies out there, I mean, I was kind of leaning towards the latter, but the amount of undead servants you had also made me think that you didn't really need to come out there yourself. Your Death Knights did seem to have everything in hand before I showed up.
Weak or strong, the flesh expires. To survive, one must transcend it.
His eyes dim as he watches you, waiting.
I'm a lich, and beyond the grip of a common death, for I have already embraced an uncommon one.
When I heard about the Torn Bannermen, I was concerned. My realm is Caed Nua, just to the south. I thought you might be in need of aid, or that the Torn Bannermen may turn their weapons on I, should I let them take hold of your fortress here.
I can deal with whatever pathetic mercenary band my rivals have sent after my phylactery.
He runs a bony finger along his cheek, his eyes dim thoughtfully.
But yes, you can help. Spells are fueled by ambient essence in the ether. A miserly trickle of energy that leaks from the wheel.
He traces arcane shapes in the air around him.
Because the medium is so poor, a wizard must normally focus his efforts on the runes and incantations that channel it.
He tenses his narrow fingers.
But imagine what could be done with a more powerful source of essence. A watcher's soul, for instance.
His eyes flash, and a rictus grin twists his lips. For the love of God, man, I literally just... Does everyone in this place just want to kill everybody for no fucking reason? Who are your rivals, Great Consul Hot?
In my eyes or theirs? You've surely heard of the great archmages of Eora. Nina Gauth, Minoletta, Sitzel, and Kolakoth. Arkemir and Lengroth, too. We've all shaped the study and practice of magic. Just not always to our mutual taste.
It is a nice looking office, Sint. I will give you that. It is a nice... I'm really digging the pillar bookcases. Don't know how you'd get up to the top very easily, but I am digging them. Do you know who hired the Torn Bannermen by any chance?
One of the other archmages, no doubt.
He flicks his bony wrist.
My wager's on Arkemir or Lengroth, always hiding behind glamours and diversions. But it could have been any of my rivals.
There are ladders on the side of... Oh, you're right. Yeah, there are. Okay, I see them now. Still, I like the look. Why don't you tell me a bit about this phylactery of
Would
yours?
you think to steal it from under my nose? As if it were so easy. A phylactery isn't some bauble I wear around my neck or hide in a chest. It's a complex layer of spellwork, carved into my skull with runes and sealed with a peg of Hadra.
Sparse flesh stretches across his cheeks, twitching at the memory.
It is the reason I'm here. Surviving.
All right, I'll bite at your question. What kind of magic requires the power of a watcher's soul?
The most demanding and visionary kind. The kind that wizards have argued over for centuries. Names like Cadabald the Red and Mora of the Seven Hills. Even you must know of them.
He leans forward, his bones rattling in his fervor. I am afraid that I am not the learned man that you think I am. I am a humble cipher and a road warden.
The power to warp and wind time, like a skein of wool wrapped about your finger, to strangle its flow to a mere trickle, perhaps to reverse it altogether.
The pits of his eyes burn fever bright. Well, it was a pleasant time meeting you, Consul Hot. I think I'll head on home. It's nice to know that I've got such a welcoming and neighborly northern neighbor.
Where are you going?
Yeah, I saw that coming.
Getting started with you.
Well, I tried.
What?
Okay, we have... Oh dear God. So we've got the Void Seers, which I know are spellcasters, aggravating spellcasters, animated wands, steel spine maguses, and an ancient death guard. That's just fucking great. Okay, Pelagina, go after the death guard. Adir, go after him. I don't have... I can't afford to not. Okay, we're going all out. We're going all out on everybody. I can't afford not to. I just need to, you know, not get one-shotted would be nice. Let me see here. Start with a lightning. Yes, because that's the only element he's not immune to. We'll go ahead and try to paralyze... Wait. Resistance prone, immune to charm, confuse, daze, disease, dominate, frighten, poison, sick, and terrified, unconscious. Okay, yes, so paralyze will work on him. And of course, my plan immediately gets fucked because they can knock me over right at the beginning. That's just great. Thanks, game. Love it.
What?
Give me a... not infirmity. Where is it? Prayer against fear. Heravius, I told you to cast a spell. Not to swing your weapon. Please cast spell. Spell needs to be cast. We are currently getting our asses kicked. Holy fuck.
It's no use.
Well, that didn't take very long. Yeah, holy fucking shit. Well. Holy mother of God. Well, we just got ourselves completely fucked.
Hey! Arthur, Worthen, Roth!
The fuck?
Beyond Seek!
Well, we got our asses fucking handed to us. In about 5 seconds. Well, you didn't miss much, Tenwin. I got my ass absolutely destroyed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's what happens when the AI immediately uses an effect that knocks all of your people into one group and then they just cast AoE spells on top of your head for the entire fight.
Need something?
I guess we have to spread out before we even start the fight, or else I get completely destroyed.
I understand.
This is always a problem with these CRPGs. It's like, well, why don't you properly position your party member? Because half the big encounters in the game don't let you do that because they'll just trigger the dialogue and then you have no choice but to start the fight once the dialogue's over. I will give Rogue Trader that I think Owlcat made a amazing decision on when they did Rogue Trader, which is everybody gets essentially a placement portion at the beginning of the fight. No matter what fight it is, you still get the option to put your people in cover, or to spread them out properly, or to group them up if you need to. All right, hold on. Depends, not if ambush. Well, yes, but if you're ambushed, that makes sense. This is not an ambush. Cheese at the bottom of the bowl, you get melted cheese. Oh no, melted cheese is great on soup. A little bit at the bottom and a little bit on top. You don't get ambushed if you take the diviner girl? Yeah, I mean, very true. Okay.
I'm ready.
Flame shield isn't really going to help. War paint isn't going to help. That only lasts for 60 seconds, which is unfortunate. See, you must be in combat to use that. What is the point? Yeah. What is the point of having all of these? We're going to look at the food bonuses, I guess. That's the only thing that ever seems to fucking work properly. Constitution and perception. Max endurance, dexterity and perception. Intellect and perception. Might and perception. That might actually be good. Endurance and dexterity. Endurance and constitution. They're all just +2 to a certain stat, seems to be the main thing. The only one that goes above that is the dragon meat. Which honestly, that might be the only real option that we have. Yeah, we're just going to turn the dragon meat into food. Everybody gets 45 additional max endurance. Everybody gets 3 might and 3 resolve. Why did it... No, that was the wrong button, wasn't it? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Thank you. Okay. And how do I... Hold on, how do I split this? How do I split this? There we go. You get 1... No. You get 1. God damn it. Jesus Christ. Can't even do this right. There we go. Okay. You get 1. You get 1. You get 1. Oh, that means I have to take one of these off. What did this one summon? Shades? No, those aren't going to be very good. You get 1. And you get 1. You control click multiple items and move them as a bunch. Yeah, I figured it out eventually. I mean, it's whatever. Okay. Everybody eat up.
I'm ready.
Pray to God this helps in any way, shape, or form.
Need something?
There we go. Yeah, quick save after eating. That is a good idea. There we go.
You have the what
blah 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 blah. There we go. All right, Haravius. I find it very neat though, the idea that he made his own skull into a phylactery. Yeah, that he put the phylactery into himself. Which, I guess using this world's magic rules does kind of make sense compared to creating an external one. Huh. Okay, spread out.
How may I help?
Alright, we're spread out more. Let's try to get the paralyzation off. No, no.
Breathe.
Nope, that thing's immune to paralyze, so there's no point in doing that. We're just gonna use this right off the bat. And she's already taking damage, that's fine. Do damage there. Adair. Knock the Steel Spine Magus down. Haravius, just keep casting spells. I swear to God, I just need you to keep casting spells. Revive the fault. No, 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 no. We need... Where is it? We need this on everybody. Aloth, I need Chain Lightning. We gotta clear out the smaller ones. We gotta clear out the smaller ones. Heal yourself. Am I still knocked prone? I am still prone. Jesus Christ. Deal with the wand, please. It's minor afflictions. That's a single ally. Fucking hell. Okay, I need you... Keep Haravius alive. As for me... Put a pain block on her. Oh my god. Get out of there. Get out of there. You are fucking kidding me. Alright, Haravius, move closer. Oh god. Give me a Moonwell on everybody on the front line. And I'm down. Of course I am. Give me a petrification spell focused on the Death Guard. Did he actually cast it? Yes, he did. Okay. Lightning Bolt. Bethel. On them. Durance, how did you end up in the front? How the fuck? Champion's Boon. That is plus 10. Yes, we want that. Put that on her. Go after the Al Ghul. Give me bounding missiles. There we go. Okay, he's down. Adair. Get in there. Minor Arcane Reflection. Okay, so spells are going to be worthless on him for a while until we can get things back up and running. Durance, I want you to start healing yourself and Aloth and Haravius. Get grouped up.
I'm ready.
Please heal. Please heal. For the love of God, heal. Where is the fucking low-level spells? Ah, yes, you're right. Focus on that. Haravius. Where's the other healing ability you have? Not Moonwell. We already used that. Nature's Balm. There we go. There we go. Durance, do not fucking die. I swear to God. Adair, clear him out. See if you can knock him back. How the fuck does... Of course he's focusing on Durance. Of course he's focusing on Durance. And Durance is gonna die because of the fucking hammer.
How may I help?
Let's go with the killing spell.
I'm ready.
Alright. No, Taste of the Hunt isn't gonna work. Go with Spirit Shifted Stilgar, run in and start dealing some damage. Aloth, get the fuck out of there. Sworn enemy. Oh my god. I love how he can just do that and now I can't do jack shit because it knocks people prone. What are you taking damage from? Sick and Terrified Dragon Meat? No, there's nothing of that that's affecting any of that. And of course she's about to die. God fucking damn it. And she's stuck. Oh, for fuck's sake. Please get Durance up. 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 Get out of there. Don't let the hammer hit you. Wait, the hammer follows you?
What?
I don't even have any words for that. The hammer it's not a fucking spell that stays in place. That is bull crap.
Gotta go down.
Well, Aloth's dead now. Isn't that... Why can I not move? Can we try and paralyze him? That didn't work. Okay, fine. We will stick with... Nope, that's not gonna work. Actually, that would work great. Borrowed Instinct. Debuff him. Debuff him now. Give me a spell from Haravius. We're gonna need him now. Haravius, I need you to... Fucking hell. Where is it? front line, heal us up. Durance, give me... Where's the big... Shit, he already used that. Fuck. Triumph of the Crusaders. That doesn't help. Minor Avatar would be great if I could cast on anyone who isn't Durance. Minus 10 burn damage. That would be good. That would be good. Hold on. Where did I just see that? There it is. That is a... Wait. That's a faux AoE, right? Yes. Okay, good. Center it on him. No. Center it on him. For obvious. Move forward. Give me... I know you've got another one. Give me another healing spell. Give me Psycho Vampiric Shield. Reduces deflection. He's almost dead. Holy shit. And we picked up 3,000 experience from that, and then another 7,000 for finishing the quest. Oh boy. Oh, and now Zawa comes back. Jesus Christ. My eye itches. I'm surprised we did that on the second fight. No, it's a cool fight. I still think his hammer moving when he uses it is absolute bullcrap. Like, you may as well just say, oh yeah, this spell is undodgeable, is unfinishable, is nothing. Like, the Iron Clasped. 29 to 44 crush damage, accuracy versus deflection, if successful, prone for 4.2 seconds. Console's Crushing Doom summons an enormous magical hammer that repeatedly slams down on the target, doing crush damage and knocking them prone. The hammer strikes repeatedly, becoming larger, more accurate, and more damaging each time. Jesus Christ. Here you go, Alof. He also had... Let me see here. So, don't care about those. He had a Sturdy Boot. Whoop-de-doo. He had plus 10 defense against spells. That's okay. Hello. Grants the visit... It's a pet. The skull floats through some mysterious power of its own, chattering its teeth and rolling its burning eyes. You detect Consolat's energy and essence still bound within it. Oh, that's funny. I love this. And then he also had Bracers of Deflection. The Broad Belt of Power, that is 4 stat bonuses in one. That is pretty fucking good. He's already got a might bonus. Martyr. She's got Constitution. He has a resolve bonus there. Shit. I don't think there's going to be anybody who can really take advantage of that because I've already got enhancements on everybody. That's going to be aggravating. Zawa maybe could? Yeah, but Zawa has... I think he has a monk belt already or something. Whoa. Oh, delayed fireball. I don't really care about that. And Consulhat's hammer. Which, yeah, that can get swapped out for the chaotic orb because I really don't care. Well, honestly, keep the chaotic orb, but we don't need substantial phantom. Bring the Consulhat's crushing hammer. Go ahead and drop these all off. Maybe Maneha. That's not a bad idea, given how little I use her. Oh, wait. That wasn't... That was weird. So, hold on. If I go into here, and I go into here... And he actually does things. Hold on. Where is it? Visage of Consulhat. The companion of Consulhat has the ability to call upon the Archmage's Shade for assistance. While summoned, Consulat's Visage will cast spells, but the summoner suffers raw damage for the duration as the undead wizard drains portions of their life force. That's still really good, though. And it's only 54 damage over 30 seconds. That's actually really good. Wait a second. Hold on. Well, that's kind of stupid. Why would my intellect raise the amount of damage I take from this? That's kind of stupid. That's kind of stupid, I think.
Right.
Why is he just floating there? Shouldn't he be following me around? Hello? Oh, okay, he's just... Okay, he's moving now. He just wasn't for a little bit there. The restored figures on the scroll look as though they were written in blood. The book contains a list of names, most of which are crossed off. You recognize 4 names which haven't been touched yet. Sable, Peldon, Tanos, and Eureka. As you draw close, the words on the scroll fade and disappear. I suppose I should be sneaking in here. You never know when we're going to find... Pangram. And that. The moons of Aora. Huh. Oh yeah, this explains how they discovered they had 2 moons. Ooh. Shelves of this bookcase overflow with books, loose pages, miscellaneous artifacts. Many of the spines you can see are scrawled with indecipherable glyphs, some are completely blank. Fuck it, search it. Near the back of one of the shelves, you find a tome covered in strange symbols. It doesn't look much at first, but you eventually recognize the symbols and incantations of the book as a grimoire. Ooh, battle-worn grimoire added to inventory. Ayla. Nope, there's nothing in here that's of any value. Wah, wah. That's a shame. Oh. Ring of deflection. No, we'll go ahead and drop that off in there. Keep my pet. That off. That off. There we go. So I guess we can just search his bookshelves for a bunch of extra stuff. Ooh. Skein bone. Okay. Aothasian prayer. Missives of the hand occult. Some elemental reagents. A sky dragon egg. Very nice. And some scrolls. The rich fabric is as smooth as lambskin and softer than most beds. I mean, if he's a lich, he's going to be spending a lot of time in the chair. I imagine he wanted it to actually feel somewhat comfortable. The book burns when on your hands when you touch it. Clay tablet is ancient and most of the symbols inscribed upon it are indecipherable. The book burns your hands when you touch it. Yep. I mean, he's a lich. Why wouldn't he? Ooh. Okay, we found 6 pearls. Well, what we're definitely going to do, let's get these people leveled up. Can't do anything with her stats there. Ooh. Behold the Martyr. Targets a fallen ally, creating a pulsing beacon over them that increases speed and damage reduction of nearby allies while decreasing speed and damage reduction of nearby enemies. Beacon disappears if the ally is revived. If the paladin is knocked in battle, this ability is automatically applied to him or her. Not the worst. 8 damage reduction. Lasts for 18 seconds, so it gets reapplied. Has a 4.3 meter radius and gives 8 damage reduction, 25 attack. That's pretty decent. Once per encounter, deals 6 raw damage to the self, but deals 23 to 35 burn damage to everybody else while healing every second for 34.5 seconds. Each time this ability pulses, the paladin takes a small amount of raw damage, but enemies in the area take burn damage. Allies receive a small amount of endurance. Would be good. I think that's the only, those are the only 2 high level ones. We'll actually go with Sacred Immolation. Since she's so often on the front lines, I think it will actually be decent. Alof, my man. Welcome to level 8 spells. Now let's see here. We have the Wall of Many Colors. Oh dear God, yeah, that is just the classic prismatic wall. Summons a scintillating wall of varied colors that inflicts varied damage and afflictions on any enemy passing through it. Oh, that's pretty good. What else does he get? You have the Piercing Sigil. When they are struck in melee, the sigil retaliates with pierce damage, pushing the target back and leaving them stunned. That's pretty good for a melee one. Steals 3 spells of level 7 and below for 84 seconds. Meh. Elemental Bulwark. Oh. Oh, the wizard alone is... Oh, God, it's always... Why are all the best buff spells the sole... If I don't make a wizard that's actually good at melee or good at moving with the enemy, these spells don't really matter. Freezing Rain, Catapult's Black Bow, so that can summon up an item. The Wilting Wind deals AoE raw damage and inflicts the weakened status on everybody. Kind of sucky because you already have most of those spells. If you don't have them, you don't want to use them. Yeah. Target takes freeze damage. Hold on. Skeletal Hand rakes across the area, dealing freeze damage, entering the area, leaving the weakened and hobbled. Oh, it's a length of area. Okay. I'm thinking Wall of Many Colors and Kalikoth's Freezing Rake. I think that would work good. He still has the ugly hat. Yes, he does, because it gives him a +2 to intellect and makes him immune to the confusion effect. But yeah, well, I mean, Freezing Rake or... That is a big radius. Raw damage and weakened versus freeze damage and weakened and hobbled, but for a shorter period of time. Yeah, Wilting Wind is sounding better. We also get a level 4 spell mastery. What, Ninagal's Shadow Flame. Like, that's not even a question. Okay, we're gonna rest. Oh, hold on. Zawa, let me see here. It took extensive searching and inquiry across 3 countries, but Zawa eventually picked up the trail of the stolen Adra Banai. Following the Broken Stone War, the Amawa thief traveled south to Abet and then to Nasitak. Among the Boreal Dwarves, the thief found a wealthy buyer, the chief of a prosperous tribe. A generation later, the tribe fell in hard times and was raided by pirates from the Deadfire Archipelago and Pale Elves from the White That Wends. The Pale Elves sold the stolen eye to merchants from Old Valia, who took it north to the Prince of Darkosi, who remained there for 2 generations. When the Darkosi palace was sacked, one of the invading soldiers took the eye as a prize, carrying it across the sea to Ozia and the Valian republics. It's still there when Zawa arrived, although the wealthy patriarch who owned the eye demanded a hefty sum, the Gladfoth and Amamfoth did not hesitate to pay the price. We also received -2 to accuracy, but immunity to blinded and +10 damage to flank targets. That could go on our rogue. The additional damage to flank targets is pretty good. Anything else we can do? Nope. Okay, we're going to... Oh, right. I almost forgot about Haravius. Jesus Christ, Zawa must have spent months traveling to do this. It certainly feels like it. And for his level 4 free spell, obviously Moonwell is probably the best choice. And then we're going to go ahead and... Cannot camp with enemies in sight. Wait, what? Like, I need to rest. We have a lot of shit that we just dealt with. Or is the stupid fucking apprentice gonna attack us now? Hold on, what if we go out here? There we go. No, put that back down. You know what? Maybe the heal multiplier would be good as well. You didn't check Haravius' new spells? You're correct. I should have. My apologies. Okay, there we go. We're rested up. He also gets Tornado, single target, crush damage, prone for 7 seconds. Very nice. Knocks Vism prone and inflicts crush damage on everyone it touches. A little bit dangerous, but solid. Summons a stag made of fire. The stag leaves a trail of fire wherever it runs. The spirit inside can be made to disperse violently, destroying the stag but doing fire pierce damage to anyone caught in the blast. And lastly, Avenging Storm. So now we have 3 Lightning Storm spells that we can cast. The druid makes him or herself a conduit for the power of the storm. Any target they strike in melee or who strikes them in melee is attacked by a bolt of lightning. And given how often the enemy likes to run past all of my guys and try to beat the shit out of Haravius, this is probably a good idea. I mean, we could just leave, but I want to see what the apprentice thinks of the fact that we just killed her master. I don't think it's going to go well. Thunder. Plus, I kind of want all of her shit. So...
I'm ready.
Of course.
Hey, dear, you hang out here.
I don't believe it. You killed Consulhat. I had nothing to do with any of that, of course.
What are you going to do now? I'm going to continue my research. Perhaps Consulhat has some lore in his library that could prove useful. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm getting back to work. You know what, Iraqi? Your master might have been a crazy lich, but I appreciate that you were the only person in here willing to talk. Do you have anything? Oh. Enchantment duration on the animated weapons remains inconsistent. I've rolled out weapon type and material. It's frustrating when the exact same procedure on identical weapons yields different results. The smell from Peldon's lab doesn't help. The elders are counting on me to alter the balance of power on the Isle in our tribe's favor. If I don't return home with a reliable army of weapons, I may as well never return at all. Oh, okay. So yes, we do have the token good teammate of this entire fucking thing. The white that wins, exceptional stiletto. I don't think there was anything else. It's the money. Wait a second, didn't she have Durgan's steel hanging out around here? She does. Ooh. That Durgan iron ingot. That Durgan iron ingot's very tempting. That Durgan iron ingot is very tempting. Oh, it occurs to me, should I run another ad? Steal it? I don't have anybody with stealth is the problem. Like, this team does not have stealth. You don't leave that behind? You don't.
Right.
We did just rest. How does that not count as them being in range? That seems weird. Hold on. Let me see here.
Thank
Oh, they're immune to that. That's unfortunate.
I'm ready.
Doing the job.
And then we want to... Fortunately, I can't reach him very easily with that. We need to punch through her weapons first. Give me another lightning strike. Ravius, give me a healing spell. Centered on us, please. Somehow she is taking shit tons of damage. Ravius, you already got that off. Give me a Plague of Insects. Okay, go after the wand. She is hitting us with everything. God damn. Ravius, just paralyze her, please. Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. There we go. Oof. And then we cast that from range. Go after the duplicate. Cycle around here.
Make the bastards through that one.
Alright, there we go. It's fading. Everybody run in. There's her grimoire, deflection, fortitude, take all the crafting reagents, thank you kindly, and a whole bunch of fine and exceptional weaponry, and some rings of protection and deflection. Very nice. Alright, let's take the rest of this. Shelf has been nicked and notched along its length. Make sure there's no traps. I'll take that, thank you kindly. Well, this place has been definitively finished. Tis, 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 such greed. Quite frankly, this place deserves it. Between the mercenaries up top and everybody down here being amoral bastards, I'm just done with this place. I wanted to have nice neighbors. That's all I wanted. All I wanted was to have nice neighbors, and instead I got a lich and a mercenary band who wanted to kill everybody. They can all suck my dick. I'm half expecting an entire new group of mercenaries to just show up out of nowhere by us doing this. and be like, oh, we heard you were dealing with Craghold. Now we want Craghold. Oh, just shut up. Overall, I did say you did this area very well. Most people struggle. Yep, we'll do a quick run to Caed Nua, see if we need to do anything. Grab Zawa and Devil. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even really want to bring Maneha.
Gelade, well done. A formidable fortress in the old style. We don't build them like this anymore, you know. Not by the sea. Too vulnerable to cannons.
So I guess we need to decide who we want as the group, because I want Devil, but I also want Zawa because I want to see their reactions in the DLC. Also, anything we can grab from here? Nope. Nope. Alright, well, we are at the halfway mark. I'm going to run an ad real fast, guys, and I'm going to take a quick water break, and I'll be right back in a moment, if that sounds all right. I think it's just Sint and Tenwin here right now, so I hope that's okay. Gonna go get more soup. That sounds very delicious. But yeah, we're going to run an ad real fast, and I will be right back. How does this... Wait, no, why won't it... Oh, did it automatically run one? That's weird, because it says you recently ran an ad and must wait to run another. Hold on, let me refresh the page, see if that... No, yeah, it says it ran an ad. Okay. Well, I'm still going to take a quick piss break, so I will be right back. I'm sorry about that. I didn't realize it. I've got to figure out how this shit works. I got no clue. I got no clue. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. But yeah, okay, let's go ahead and hold on. No, we need to decide. No, I just want to decide who's in my party. Why can I not do that without having to approach the edge of the map when I'm here? All right, come here.
You walk your path, I'll walk mine.
Okay, so how do we want to do this? How do we want to do this? We need Zawa. I want Zawa there. Same with Devil of Karak. We need one of these as a frontliner. Zawa's okay as a frontliner. We'll bring Pelagina for her anti-spirit and anti-vessel capability. Although, maybe there's not going to be as many of those in the DLC. Still, she's solid on damage. Then we're going to go ahead and we're going to have to bring Maneha. And then that means... Oh, no. No, there's no way we can do that. We need Durance for fucking... Oh, fuck. I'm going to do something stupid. We're going to bring all three of the DLC characters so that I can bring Aloth and Durance as my spellcasters. I am probably going to regret this horribly, but I don't really see what else I can do. Devil of Karak, you've got maximized stealth. What do you get at level 15? Feign Death. Immune to engagement, untargetable, breaks engagement, gains endurance, and untargetable for 12 seconds, prone for 12 seconds, and damage shield for 12 seconds. Useful, I guess. Shadow Step. Able to seemingly teleport across the battlefield for a few moments, returning his or her starting position when the effect is ended. Once per encounter, gaining 20% melee damage. That does seem to be the best choice. The other is to take deep wounds and just give her additional damage every single time. Plus, I'm pretty sure this is her final ability because I don't think you get anything at 16 for these abilities. Then we'll go with Shadow Step. And then Zawa. Skyward Kick. Twice per encounter. The monk launches a target into the air, slamming them back down to the ground and leaving them prone. Prone is always good. Dichotomous Soul requires 8 wounds, summons a duplicate. Ooh. Meditates briefly on his or her pain, summoning 2 physical manifestations of suffering, one made of fire and the other of ice. Ooh, that's really good. Flagellant's Pass. In the blink of an eye, the monk streaks towards a distant target, inflicting terrible crush damage and penalties to all defense on anyone in his or her path. I think Dichotomous Soul is probably going to be the best. He takes a lot of hits. Hold on to those athletic points. Plus base of 3 plus 1 every 3 levels after 1. Yeah, that's really not a whole lot. That's really not a whole lot. Mental Fortress. Improve his athletics even more. Resonant Touch. Once per encounter. The monk strikes generate a sympathetic resonance between the monk and his or her target. Successive strikes increase the intensity of the resonance. At the time of the monk's choosing, the monk can choose can cause the resonance to inflict devastating raw damage to anyone currently carrying them. Grants resonant touch once per encounter, 3-meter radius from the caster. Resonance when dealt at least 10 damage. Ooh, 10 raw damage per resonance stack. Oh, that sounds really good. That sounds really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it must... So I've got the option, from what I'm seeing over here, to run an ad now. So I have to assume that it ran an ad at some point when it was on automatic, but I don't know how it did that. As I said, we're just gonna play the rest of today. If it plays ads, it plays ads. I'm sorry. Again, I'm getting used to this. I really need to figure out how it works. I'll probably do that tomorrow. Oh God, tomorrow. I am so glad I voted early. Thank God I don't have to deal with any of that. I will deal with Twitch tomorrow. I'm just gonna I'm gonna pretend the world is gone tomorrow. I have to work anyways. I've got a 10-hour shift today and tomorrow. Why am I focusing on that? Let's focus on Pillars of Eternity. That is far more enjoyable than anything going on in real life right now. Oh, okay. So this is gonna be our team. Make sure that everybody's set up in the proper arrangement. They are not. They are not at all. I guess it's gonna be Maneha and Zawa who are my front line, and I guess we're just gonna have to go for raw damage, because that's the only way this is gonna fucking work. I gave her the 2 axes that we had. She is pretty fast. Welcome back, Tenwin. Devil of Karak still's got her single weapon. I don't think there was anything else I could give her. Oh, the ring, though. Does she have any dexterity? She does not. That might work better for her then. Hold on. The eye patch? Yes, but I got her this, which does have perception bonuses on it. I guess the eye patch could still work. Her accuracy is pretty good since she's only using a single one-handed weapon. Where did it go? Where's the eye patch? Hold on. Sort by type. Where's the eye patch? Oh, it's in the fucking keep. I fucking hate it. I get why they're doing it for immersion's sake, but I kind of hate that the quest rewards that your guys run off to grab all get put in the chest and don't just go into your inventory. Like, they should just get dropped in your inventory whenever you visit the fortress. To me, that would make sense. Yeah, cross patch. There we go. Okay, actually, hold the phone. No. Just grab all of that. Thank you. Put that in the inventory. Thank you. Because that is, yes, immunity to blinded, 10 damage to flank targets. I don't suppose there's anybody who could use a +2 to perception anywhere. He's got the Belt of Constitution. Oh, wasn't there another item that I was going to give him as well? Hold on. Accurate, accurate. +10. Sneak it. There was something that was for monks, and I can't remember what it was. Shit. That was the other one I wanted to look at for the belt. Deflection, Fortitude, Deflection, Eternal Suffering. Eternal Funding, not Eternal Suffering. Eternal Funding. There was something that was monk only. Where the fuck was it? Athletics, Dexterity, Perception, Airtight Obstruction, no. There it is. 2% raw damage per wound. He would do that in place of 15% attack speed. That's probably pretty good for him. Yeah, so he gets an additional damage per wound. Range deflection is good. Mirror images is good. Yeah, he's already pretty fast. Did we want to... Oh, yeah, this has not... We need to do this so he's got more defense. And then we can also give him an attribute bonus. So, hold on. What does he have? He has Constitution on the belt. Oh, God. Oh, not this shit again. Now I gotta... Weren't you considering the iPad? Oh, no. I already read that. Hold on. Let me see here. He has no bonuses to Resolve, no bonuses to Intellect, no bonuses to Perception. He does have bonuses to Dexterity, Constitution, but not to Might. Okay. So if that's the case, the Broad Belt of Power is probably going to be better. That gets him additional Resolve, puts his Might up. His Constitution's still solid. It's just no longer 20. If we... Hold on, pull up the inventory again. Let me see. Also, I need... Those are slash damages, so yes, I'll go ahead and give him the pair of exceptional battle axes that we have as a backup melee weapon in case anything is immune to his crush damage. Was there anything that we wanted? Sneak attack bonus? No. We don't want to change out the belts. We change out the headpiece. No. The Cape of the Master Mystic might actually be better. It just gives him straight up deflection, which is his weakest defensive stat. But the mirrored images might be good as well. He also has... Oh, we need to give him a better Ring of Protection. There's a good idea. We give him that. Then we give him the other Ring of Protection that gets him up to a higher deflection rating. There we go. And then lastly, Constitution, which we already... No, the immunity to stuck is really good for him. So if that's the case, let me see here. Then what I'll probably do... No, because the immunity to stuck is the real advantage there. The immunity to stuck is what I want out of that. Stalker, fast draw, dexterity +1, regeneration. Nope, none of that is going to be of any use to me. That's ranger only. That's not going to help. That's a paladin only item that I picked up. Okay, I don't want to spend too much time on this. I'm getting obsessive, and I shouldn't. Drop these off. Let's go ahead and give him... He's already got Resolve. He does not have Perception, right? No. And his Perception is 10, which would improve his accuracy. He doesn't really need intellect. Area of effect and duration don't really apply to him. So we could do dexterity and then get, no, because again, the stuck is the better portion of that, not the dexterity bonus. It's the immunity to stuck that is a good condition. Excessive, you didn't even spend 3 days on it. I spent almost 2.5 hours off of stream doing it though, Sint. He was the only character I couldn't access because he was off on a little mission. Okay, keep the broad pelt to power. I think then yes, we will go with a perception bonus for him. We're going to go ahead and pop on a 2 perception bonus. Oh, why did I close it? Then we're going to also grab him. Given the nature of the area we're going to go ahead and throw a freeze proofed on him as well to give him a little bit more damage resistance. He's also got all of his drugs ready, just in case. Alright, Maneha's got her axes. She's got a rage bonus. The Overseeing Ring does affect her ability to deal AoE damage with those attacks. I think we'll also... Let me see here. Minor wounds, Overseeing... Nope, nothing there. I don't think there's really anything else I can give her there. We did improve her armor as well when we had the opportunity. Alright, I think that's going to be it. We'll find out real fast if Maneha's even capable of being a frontliner. That's for damn sure. Yeah, I don't get it. Now it's saying that I can play ads, so I don't... I need to stop. I need to stop. I'm just going to focus on the game. Focus on the game. I will focus on other things another time. That's what I need to focus on. Okay. We're going to rest in camp. We're going to grab that +3 might bonus, so we deal plenty of damage. And it is time for the second part of the DLC. Correct? Yep, that's all there. Forgotten Army. Yep.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
All right. Here we go. Heading back up to White March. Heading back up to Stalwart. Your party is considered high level. I don't care. Play it standard. I'm not looking for a super hard challenge game. I would just like to play the game, and I'm sure my own neuroses and inability to play the game will add plenty of challenge. Oh, well, this is already looking nicer.
While we wait, the enemy grows stronger.
Oh, dear God.
Send more of us to die. Well, I'm not gonna stand around. Are you?
You've done plenty, Darian.
The fuck is going on here? You approach the source of the commotion and see a throng of villagers. They're arguing amongst themselves and hurling questions and demands at a lone figure perched above them. A young man stands on a spur of rock, his clenched fist held aloft. Steam rises from his wild hair and flushed face as he shouts to the gathering. Oh yeah, I've seen that meme. I've seen that meme, Tenwin. The Titus one. Still sus. No, it's a throng, but it's always I've always read thong. It is a hard one. I've seen people mispronounce it too on streams.
Been a week since our people left these gates. A week since the Iron Flail took them.
He paces the outcropping, his eyes burning. You see a few scattered nods in the crowd.
Yet we wait here behind our sturdy new walls, hiding in our rebuilt homes. We've done nothing.
He brings his fist into his palm with a sharp smack. The crowd erupts, bristling with pointed fingers and pointed words. One woman steps forward, her eyes locked on the young man.
Who are you to tell us how to defend our own? You ain't been here 2 months!
Several of the others grunt and hoot, and you feel a shift in the crowd like a changing tide.
And since I got here, I've been working alongside the rest of you. Don't start with that again.
A handful of others nod along with him, but they cringe and flinch as another villager joins the fray, shaking his finger at the young orator.
Well, it was your idea to send our people to that damned fort in the first place. If it weren't for you and the other leeches that come up with you, we wouldn't be in this mess.
Is that you, Edward Elric? That sounds a lot like Edward Elric. Can't remember the voice actor's name, but that particular voice sounded a lot like Edward Elric from Full Metal Alchemist. The new accuser raises a chorus of furious cries. Darren raises his hands for calm, but the crowd's wrath is snowballing. Stop, everyone. A dozen heads turn in your direction. Many of the villagers recognize you, and their eyes widen with hope and reverence. What is going on here?
A bunch of greedy foreigners who want what's ours!
Another cry goes up, but it's quieter and more uncertain. Darren quickly jumps in.
It's a small army from Raed Saris. They call themselves the Iron Flail.
At Darren's mention of the name, the rest of the crowd falls silent. Yeah, Vic Mignogna. The words trigger a sudden flashback to your dream of the mysterious army and the destruction of Caed Nua. As the image fades, you see once more the vision of 100 eyes watching you and something just
Showed up
beyond.
a few weeks after you opened the battery. Demanded we give him the White Forge.
He avoids your gaze, scraping his boot against
They're
a rock.
led by Adarik Sendamir. Comes from an old Rayed Saren family. The rumor has it the man's half mad with visions. Claims one drove him here to take the White Forge.
In Zawa's experience, if one is only half mad with visions, the dose was too low.
I don't... Listen to the crazy monk. He knows what he's talking about when it comes to visions.
They're not the only bloodsuckers around here.
The villager glares up at Darren, but most of his fellows are ignoring him by now, and Darren's voice raises his voice above the ruckus.
Our crew at the battery locked their doors and told the Iron Flail to go back to Rayed Saris. Instead, they built a fort in the middle of the wood. So we sent a committee to reason with them. But that was a week ago. We haven't seen our people since.
A low rumble ripples through the crowd. Darien hesitates.
That can only mean one thing.
He grimaces at the frightened, arguing crowd drowns him out once more. I don't see why the White Forge doesn't have enough production to handle both the Ritzerans and your own needs. Surely there must be some kind of way we can negotiate. The villagers shout and squawk louder than ever.
What they did to our neighbors?
Only thing they know how to do is start wars.
Maybe we could nudge them into torching their own village.
Calm down, devil.
Please, everyone.
In the fragile silence that follows, the others turn and look at Darien.
Whatever our difference is, we've got to deal with the army at our gates.
He looks back to you.
You've done a lot for Stalwart already. Many of us wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for you.
He breaks off, looking as if he'd like to stuff his words back into his mouth, but after an uneasy pause, he swallows and continues.
What I mean is, if anyone could deal with an army, it's you.
I'll help
The Iron
Stalwart.
Flail cleared a patch of forest north of Durgan's battery, built their fort there. It'll be well guarded, so if you can get in without raising an alarm, you may have an easier time of it. The important thing is to deal with the commander. If you can get rid of him, the rest of the soldiers will scatter.
I think I had a dream about this army.
What exactly did you see?
Time to go full Dynasty Wars and kill an army single-handedly? I mean, isn't that what we kind of already did? We destroyed an entire mercenary company. He watches you with wide, wondering eyes, a murmur rippling through the crowd. The dream was unclear.
Of course. We're just thankful this dream led you back. Anyway, we've got our work cut out for us here.
He gives the crowd a purposeful look. Grumbling, they start to disperse.
Out, stop by the battery. Wangra and her team are still repairing the heavy cannons, but they've made a lot of progress elsewhere. Thought you might like to see how far it's come.
I need to ask about something.
I haven't been here long, but I'll tell you what I can.
There seems to be a lot of tension right now. What's going on in Stalwart?
Before you opened Durgan's battery, people tell me Stalwart barely had enough warm bodies to keep the town running. A bunch of us came when we heard about the White Forge, but now, I think the old-timers would just as soon send us back.
He begins ticking off items on his fingers.
We take the best jobs, we don't pay our respects to Andra, we're overcrowding the town.
He shakes his head.
I get it. Stalwart's changing. Same thing happened in New Yarma when folk moved in from the countryside. But they can't keep blaming us for everything that goes wrong out here.
He sighs and a steaming cloud escapes his lips.
I'm just hoping they'll calm down once the Iron Flail is gone.
What brought you to Stalwart?
Work. I was a cobbler in New Yarma, but the city got more crowded every year. Rural types fleeing the legacy. A couple months ago, I heard Stalwart was offering land and opportunity to new settlers, so figured I'd give it a go out here. For a while, folks seemed glad to have some new blood. But that changed as more and more of us came.
Tell me about the Iron Flail.
They heard about the White Forge and came running. Only difference is, they brought siege weapons. As best anyone can tell, they're from the border region near Little Bend, one of the poorest parts of the country. For Rayed Saris, well, that's saying something.
That's all. Okay. Hey, Yudrun. Is it true? I saw the lights from the battery. Did you really open it? Oh, I guess we never... Okay. That's weird. I would have assumed he would have had... Does he even have anything that I want to look at? +2 to might, +2 to constitution, -2 to intellect. intellect -2 to resolve. Ugh. 2 enemies needed to flank, +2 perception. Ring of deflection. Some scrolls. Potions. And camping supplies. Well, actually, we'll go ahead and buy those while we're here. What else have we got? You're named. Run for mayor, they said. It's an easy job, they said. I should have stayed in the mines. He notices you approach, and his eyes widen. So, Vani, what brings you back to Stalwart? You're always welcome here. What was that about negotiations? There's a group of merchants from Defiance Bay interested in a formal trade agreement with Stalwart. Their representative Nesta staying over at the Gref's Rest. I've been avoiding her because I have zero experience with treaties, contracts, and all of that. I'm a miner, not a diplomat. Maybe you could talk to her on Stalwart's behalf. He looks at you hopefully. As mayor, I'll give you full authority to negotiate on our behalf. One of the houses on the far left contains a merchant with an interesting weapon. I'll take a look at it. What makes you think I'll do any better in the negotiations? Well, you're the hero of Stalwart, the man who reclaimed the White Forge. Of course you'll do better than me. I'll go talk to Nesta then. Thank you. As I said, you'll find her in the Gref's Rest. I'm pretty busy, so if there's anything else, how is Stalwart doing? Well, we've rebuilt. The Western Palisades all fixed up. Some fancy merchants set up shop where K-Day's house used to be. Gestures at the temple. We've got a proper temple to Abaddon again. Never understood why the Ondorites stuck around Stalwart in the first place. Oh yeah, they're getting everything running again. Ismay might have work for you. We can enter the mines now. Very interesting. I'm sure nothing horrible will come crawling out of the mines. There's no way that would happen, right? Hey, Ista's back.
This is going to be fantastic.
Oh no, she never
wait
left.
Till they hear about this back home.
Nope, nothing there, nothing there. Boxes are empty. Let's take a look inside the shrine. I think they said they replaced their shrine to Andra with a shrine to Abaddon. I mean, that makes sense given the white battery. Oh yeah, they've really changed this place out. Oh. Smooth anvil hardly looks like it's seen any use.
Oh, come on! Stupid sword!
Ooh. Milo's drawing. Slightly singed piece of paper is a charcoal drawing on the front. Aww. That's kind of... I'm not going to take... I won't take the drawing. Alright, nobody's bothering
Finished.
here. What have we got in here? We have Durgan iron ingots. That's... Shrine to Abaddon is smooth and shiny as if made recently. Engrim nods at you and smiles in recognition. The Kindler of the White Forge, we owe you a great debt for the industry and faith you've restored here. Welcome to the Temple of Abaddon. Sorry, contains a genuinely great quest. We'll get there in time, Tenwin. We'll get there in time. You know me. I'm not trying to leave any stone unturned. I'm trying to get to everything. I know this used to be a temple to Andra. He tilts his head to one side. Back when this was a dying, forgotten place. The clerics who tended it left, as is customary of their goddess. The throngs who come here to Stalwart sought a more practical deed. And what do you do here? I lead this temple. I guide the acolytes in matters of spiritual and mundane. He indicates the forge and anvils. Worshippers of other gods may pray or meditate, but we Abaddons venerate our god through the act of smithing and creation. Our doors are always open, and the forge always alight. Alright.
Old man, I'd give you a taste of that fire you're pining for if we wasn't in such pleasant company.
The fires where I come from reduce metal to shapeless liquid. It's where your kind belongs, along with all the other abominations of animancy.
I was wondering when those two were going to start talking. I should not be surprised that that was how they chose to talk. Not one bit. How's the fishery going, Grind? Oh, nothing new here. Okay. Fine by me. Okay. Somebody built up a better...
Blazes. What am I to do with all of these?
A well-built dwarven woman stands before you, one hand on her head, the other holding a few sheets of paper. 3 complaints of blight in Whitestone Hollow, and who are these people? Magran's faithful. Oh great, another pack of religious zealots. It's like they're popping up out of the snow these days. She glances up at you. Oh, apologies, Savani. Just a little preoccupied. Things may have quieted down with the ogres lately, but there's been no shortage of trouble, or work for those interested. You mentioned blights. The terror of Whitestone Hollow. A grand blight that turned up after the avalanche. Real disaster. Big heap of snow right on top of one of our main trade routes. We can't stop fixing the roads until we get the blights out of there. Can't exactly ask you to bring back things head, but word is the terror's last victim was one of the caravan masters. Turns out the fellow always wore a certain brooch. Figure if somewhere in the monstrosity's belly, bring me the brooch, and I'll take that as proof that you handled the damn thing. Sound fair? And who are Magran's faithful? Bandits and fucking horse thieves, far as I can tell, led by a woman named Rodwith. Problem is their little group keeps growing, and they've started tearing through some of the smaller villages nearby. They were last spotted by the Searing Falls. Rumor is they're headed in our direction. Stalwart just keeps getting its bearings. We can't afford this kind of trouble. Bring me her head, and I'll see you richer for it. Okay, more bounties. No, not bad, not bad. What is this? Hammond's Emporium. Alright, we'll duck in and see what we've got in here. He's got some cocoa powder. He's got polished shields. Stalwart from the road to Deerwood. What is that? Infused vital essence. Cheap perfumes line the bottom shelf. These identical Abaddon figurines are all of equally poor quality. The shopkeeper's clothes seem a little nicer, if not terribly warm, compared to what you've seen around Stalwart. His hair is immaculately coiffed, and his rosy cheeks look like they've barely even been touched by the mountain winds. Welcome, welcome. I have arms and armor, all top quality. Perhaps you'd like to see my potions. Always a pleasure to meet respectable company out here anyway. Show me what you have for sale. He has a soulbound crossbow. Huh. Inflicts raw damage on hit. Wow, okay. And it's soulbound. But who the fuck am I gonna give it to? Oh, this is the one that... Oh, okay. Maybe we'll take a look at that later. That would be kind of funny. Let me see what else he's got in here first. The colored coat. 14 DR, 50% recovery speed reduction. Minus 10% armor speed penalty. That's good. Grants Wicked Briars when endurance drops below 51%. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Seal of Faith. Oh, that... Endurance... I wish I could see his inventory. I think he has that, but I don't know if it stacks. It probably doesn't. Argu's Audra Helm. Oh, +3 resolve. Interesting. Cloak of Protection. Not bad. Belt of Bountiful Healing. Probably nowhere near enough. Defenses while stunned, defenses while prone, +2 athletics. Not bad. That's that Ranger Torque again. Boots of Evasion. Utterly useless. Sanguine Plate Helm. Minus 50% stun duration, minus 50% knockdown duration. And that's about it. He's got a nice selection of just about everything, though. I will go ahead and... No. I guess, I mean, I'll grab this just because I can. Let me also see here. We can get rid of the fine weapons, get rid of all the grimoires. Hold on. Yes, we still have Ninagoths. Good. I wanted to make sure we didn't accidentally sell that off. Sell off those ones. Sell off all of that. Sell off poleaxes. Spears, exceptional spears. All the wands. All the war bows. And the shitty swords. There we go. Go. Oh, yes. Get rid of these too. Thank you kindly. Well, I guess it is a cipher weapon after all. Wait a second. This isn't going to fuck up my binding of the soul with the Grey Sleeper, is it? I can have the second one also bound in the second slot, right? You can bind multiple? Good. Yep, kill 3 enemies with strong souls. These NPCs are indicated by golden nameplates. Mm-hmm. Well, we might do that later, but for right now we're doing the DLC stuff. So let's keep moving around the village and getting everybody acquainted and whatnot. Yeah, strong soul. I mean, it means that, even in the context of the universe, it just means a soul that still has a strong connection to its previous lives is usually all that means.
Mila, where have you got to this time?
The woman looks at you like she's used to hearing bad news. She shakes her head and holds up her hands before you can even begin. Look, you can tell Hammond that I ain't seen Mila all day, and besides, he ought to keep a better eye on his shop if he doesn't want little uns poking around. She folds her arms and plants her feet wide. I think you've mistaken me for someone else. Oh, apologies, I didn't recognize you. You're the one who opened up the battery, aren't you? Rosie? Yeah, I guess that's Rosie. Rosie looks both embarrassed and nervous as she stumbles over her words. It's my daughter, Mila. She spends time over at Hammond's tent, gets underfoot a lot. She shrugs, exhausted and exacerbated. Figured she sent somebody over to complain about her again. You ain't here about her, are you? You don't know where your child is. She backs away like she's been slapped. I didn't say that. Unable to look you in the eyes, her gaze darts to the ground, her cheeks flush with embarrassment. It's hard keeping track of her, what with all the commotion around here lately. Don't be so hard on yourself. I didn't mean anything by it. I'm sure she'll turn up. Do you need any help finding her? She's been out for a while now, so that's nothing new. She chews her lip, wondering. Still, I can't help but wonder or worry that she's gone and gotten herself into trouble. If you could keep an eye or two open for her while you're in town, I'd greatly appreciate it. I'll make sure she's not in any trouble. Thank you. Everyone's so busy these days with the mine and the forge opening back up. It's kind of you to help. I do have a few questions. Do you know any place that Mila liked to run off to? She usually goes to Hammond's Emporium. She shrugs, has a problem with looking at things instead of touching them. Hammond's been on my back the past few days to keep her away. Would her father know where she's gone? Please don't worry him. He's in enough trouble at the job already. She smiles weakly. All of us appreciate what you did opening the battery back up. Folks like my Lodgar are making good money patching up all the damage out front. Just please don't set his mind spinning about where she is. He is Mila's father. If she's in trouble, it isn't right to hide it from him. And I'm her mother. A wrinkle of annoyance creases the woman's forehead. I know you're trying to help, but I really think it's best not to distract Lodgar while he's working. All right. Well, if I remember correctly, we saw a drawing from Mila over in Abaddon's Forge. Although why she was in here would be a great question. Mila's drawing edits the stash. Hold on, let me see it again. No. Examine. So it's near a cave. Did I talk to the name NPC? Which one? Oh, I talked to her before. She didn't have any dialogue. Now you're just pissing me off. She slams her forge hammer down on the unfinished blade with a loud clang. Straighten, damn you. Temper, Masca. The older priest glares at Masca reproachfully. Apologies, master. It slipped out. She takes a deep breath and releases it slowly. What's wrong with the sword? Oh, where to begin? She gestures at the rapidly cooling lump of iron on her anvil. For one, I can't manage to shape the metal no matter how hard I try. Master Engram says, envision a sword, and I'm envisioning really hard. And all I'm ending up with is a club, maybe a mace, if I'm lucky, but no sword. If my work doesn't improve soon, they'll just kick me out. Can't be a priest if you're not a proper smith. Unless you can help me. Masca glances around. Go on. I snuck a peek at Master Engram's lore books that came across a ritual that can enchant a forge hammer to boost smithing skill, and that's exactly the kind of edge I need. I'm already completed the first part of the ritual, crafting the hammer. Unfortunately, the next 2 parts require travel to the Deerwood, and there's no way Master Engram will let me leave anytime soon. If it'll help, I'll see if I can complete the forge hammer ritual. That's great. She hands you a forge hammer. The hammer actually turned out all right. The first place you'll need to go is the Shrine of Abaddon in the Crucible Keep, in the first fire districts of Defiance Bay. Never been there myself, just place the hammer at the shrine and it should get blessed, supposedly. And after that, you need to find the Shrine of Magron at Magron's Fork, not far from Defiance Bay, just to the north of the city. Do the same thing with the hammer at that shrine and then come back here. I'd better get back to it before Master Engram gets annoyed again. Isn't crafting a magical forge hammer a little unethical? I'm not trying to show anyone up, I just want to become competent. Buy myself some time so that I'm actually competent. Why did you even decide to become an acolyte of Abaddon? Family tradition, and one I've decided to keep going. She glares at the unfinished sword on her anvil. Barely. The quest she's giving, prioritize it. It's very short, trust me. We'll get to it. We've still got an hour. I do want to finish up talking to everybody in town first. We're going to finish up talking to everybody in town, and then we will go deal with that. Not going to touch the mines, though. I have a feeling there's going to be shit down there. Oh, what popped up here? Vicious war criminal, -4 prestige, +3 security, and he costs 350 CP per day. Fuck that. I've got an ogre who's cheaper than you, my dude. Fuck you. Cograk, captain of the guard, please escort this vicious war criminal from my property, preferably at high speed. Actually, can I dismiss him? Can I even just tell him to fuck off? No, I can't. He's just going to sit there until... They came to tell me about the battery. You've gone ahead and done the impossible. You have my respect. That fortress has been haunting us for ages. A shared dream nobody could get their hands on. Maybe this will be the kick in the rear that Stalwart needs.
I only hope the Lord of Beasts has lost interest. It's nice.
Oh, welcome.
Okay. I mean, I'm surprised there's no updates to the dialogue here.
If I'm honest, I think I've caught myself.
Perhaps.
Maybe so.
Okay. I mean, I guess. I don't know. High speed and through the air. I mean, I don't know. I feel like over the castle walls is a little overrated. I want... Could we tie his arms and legs into a point so that you could try to throw him like a javelin?
Staff makes me think Mogren burned off the other one. That what happened?
We are not all so afraid of the fire. Some of us see the beauty of its work.
I'm getting very strange vibes from the way Devil and Durance are talking to one another, and I don't like it.
You really did it. I mean, people have always come through here, talking about opening the battery, claiming the White Forge, all that. But I didn't think anyone would ever really manage it. I told Ten I'd be willing to help out with digging out the mines again. You know, do my part.
Okay, so that's all just dialogue from before.
Back.
Yeah, okay. Okay, and then we have Tealdor. Nope, he doesn't have any more bounties. There's just random villagers. So all that's left is Renegild and Taina. Hey, Stylish, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Let me know if the ads and whatnot start playing or anything, because I finally hit affiliate, and I don't know how the ad thing quite works, so... You're well and your weekend went well? It did. It did. Hopefully this week won't be too bad. Well, if it isn't the hero of the White Forge, Renegild nods in greeting. She looks more relaxed than you've seen her. You come back to check on your handiwork, or you're just here to wish me a happy retirement? Why'd you retire? I've had enough of politics, town quarrels for my entire life. So when Tarfos told me he was tired of the mines, I asked if he was ready to get his hands really dirty. Almost feel sorry for the bastard. Huh, wonder where her son is. Oh dear, her son was probably part of the diplomatic mission to go talk to the Ritsarans, wasn't he? That would probably be our luck. Oh, there's stuff over here still. Oh, right, there was still shit in there. Completely forgot about that.
Plenty of work to be done indeed. Let's hear it then. Plenty of work to be...
I guess there's no update on hers either. So all that's left is checking out the Griff's Rest, and then we'll go do that hammer quest real fast by going and grabbing it from the Deerwood. Sounds good to me. There we go. In we go, come on. Man, you never realize just how long loading screens take until you're having to stream it and realize you have to fill the silence.
Do something. Piss off, Kern. I got enough problems.
There's fucking Edward Elric again.
Decades I've lived here. I've worked and drunk together, and not one of them will lift a finger.
The dwarf's face is damp and blotchy. His outburst seems to have taken something out of him. He sags, his lined features showing his exhaustion. How was the journey? Long and honestly surprisingly pleasant, all things considered, I'd say. But just kind of felt long. Like, I mean, I'm under no illusions that making any kind of money on Twitch takes a long-ass fucking time, but still. I'm just glad to finally be here. Now, I mean, it's just kind of onwards and upwards. The next real goal as far as anything goes is what? Getting into the Plus program, but that requires having 100 subscribers, I believe. That's a bit of a ways off.
I'm sorry, I've got no heart for conversation. I'm sure someone in here will drink to your health.
Are you sure it isn't something that I can help with? Well, things are still going good, Stylish. I'm not saying they're not. I'm hoping that things continue to get better over time is all I'm saying. I want to keep making progress on this. I'm hoping I'm not stagnating, that's all. And it's really easy for me to slip into a depressive mindset. I've had a long history of just having issues in real life. So honestly though, I've just been enjoying streaming. I honestly have. Real big shout out to both you for doing the art stuff and for Tenwin to be here and actually type in chat. Like, it's one thing when you've got people, when it says you have viewers, but they're not saying anything. It's another with now no one can stop you from using custom emotes. Yeah, I'll start looking into that. I need to start looking into that. Also, the whole bits system and rewards and things. Though a lot of that will probably make more sense later. Again, I'm completely new to this. I've got to figure out how all of this works. It's going to take a while. It's going to take a while. I don't get why OBS says that my bitrate is perfectly fine, but Twitch is over here complaining that my bitrate is unstable. I don't get why they're bitching at me.
I've done something terrible and I'm not sure I can fix things. This neighbor of mine, Hadi, we never gotten at the best of times. With the land dispute and losing half my property, things got out of hand.
Tell me about this feud.
Well, it's gotten ugly more than once. I'm not proud of it. My family's owned land here for generations, and Hadi's father settled the land some years back. Whoever drew up the deed, they sold land that wasn't theirs to sell. Things up here ain't like in Defiance Bay. There's no Duke, there's no Hall of Records. It's been a fight since... in any case, it seemed important yesterday, but I'm not so sure anymore.
Go on.
I'm just drowning my sorrows here at the inn. There was a stranger, Sevestin, obviously from out of town, and we got to talking. He's all smiles, says he's a paladin, that he'll sort Hadi out for me, get my land back, if I give him the week's wages. I didn't know he was a bleak walker, a madman. I was half drunk. I thought Sevestin meant he'd speak on my behalf, put a scare to him, not kill him.
Huh, you got lucky.
I tried to call him off once I realized. He laughed and said that doesn't happen. Please, you've got to help me. Nobody else here is willing to take him on, even for the coin I'm offering.
I'll make sure Hadi and his family are safe.
Thank you. You're a good man, Savani. Hadi lives out east near the Whitestone Hollow. Please, hurry.
I thought I ordered ale. She must have brought me dishwater by accident. Or on purpose, you can never tell. Oh, it's an Orlin who's representing a commercial interest in Defiance Bay. Oh, I was expecting... Honestly, I was expecting human or elf, given how Defiance Bay usually operates. What brings you to Stalwart?
I represent a group of investors from Defiance Bay who are attempting to establish a trade agreement with Stalwart. Before they're willing to commit to any agreement, they want to have the town assessed and make sure it's prosperous as the people are claiming. That's why I came.
She takes a long sip from her mug. And what's your assessment so far?
There is a lot of coin changing hand, but whether that's simply a short-lived boon or something that will persist long-term remains to be seen.
Mayor Tarfos sent me. I'm here to negotiate the trade treaty on Stalwart's behalf.
Finally! I was beginning to wonder if Tarfos had forgotten about me entirely. First stop is the fishery. My clients are concerned it's a liability to Stalwart's prosperity. I'll meet you outside the front door.
Oh, okay. I mean, we're not going to do the whole thing of this. I just wanted to get everything set up.
To warm your hand, Jay.
Yeah. We've talked to you. Some more people. The cook. You guys got anything to say? Still playing games? Yeah. All right. I don't really care. Okay, yeah. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. Hey, Farah, wait, you're still here?
Again. I'll be gone just as soon as the weather clears.
I think somebody forgot to, update her quest status and get her out of here, considering now she's been here for months. Anybody down here with you guys?
Ooh, good thing I sold most of my jewelry.
Found something.
Oh, hello. Hidden compartment, and it's not considered stealing? Sweet. It's more meant to allow you to turn quests. I mean, yes, I get that, but it's just kind of weird that they didn't update anything on her. Like, anything from you guys? Nope, nothing from you guys? Okay. Anybody in here? Did we already get this? We did get this stuff. Okay. Another fugitive hiding back here? Nope, not this time. And Owena.
Something I can do for you.
Nope. Okay. Alright, so we'll take a quick trip back down to the Deerwood to finish off that enchantment quest, and we'll go from there. Yeah, see, now the bitrate says it's perfectly fine. I don't get this thing. I do not. Okay, we checked that out, we checked that out. That's all good. Ladies waiting down by the fishery. Let's instead go over here. We'll go ahead and really quickly go do the... What did she say? Go to the Crucible Keep, the Temple of Abaddon, and then to the Shrine to Magrin at Magrin's Fort. Ooh, the Ironflail Fort, the Whitestone Hollow. Okay, so this area is getting a little more fleshed out. Very nice. First fires. There we go. Come on, everybody. Vicious War Criminal leaves the stronghold, preferably via airdrop. Barrelt, an Adiran dignitary, has arrived at the stronghold. He was nearly set upon by brigands. Oh god. Is this another person I have to meet? Yeah. This is another person I'm gonna have to meet, isn't it? Wait. He's nearly set... I mean, I guess maybe it's not saying that he actually needs anything. I mean, we can check it out since we're down here anyways. No reason not to. Alright, let's get up in here. Why do I have a feeling Abaddon and Magrin are both going to be very disapproving of this because it's literally somebody just trying to essentially buy their way into a, or at least trying to bribe their way into being a member of their, clergy, essentially. I can't imagine that this is going to go well when we go to turn this in for her. There it is, the Shrine of Abaddon. Bless Moska's Forge Hammer. Oh, sudden. Oh. Suddenly felt like something was in my throat. Blah. Hate that feeling. You place Moska's Forge Hammer at the base of the shrine. For a moment, nothing happens. Then you hear the distant ring of hammers striking anvils, tens, then hundreds, then thousands, all in unison. Moska's Forge Hammer suddenly flares with light, and a chorus of hammering fades away. You retrieve the hammer, and though its appearance hasn't changed, it feels heavier somehow. Interesting. Again, I can't imagine that this is going to go as simply and as easily as this person thinks it is. Like, there's no way in hell it is. Alright, let's keep moving. Alright. Out this way. Then we need to go to Magrin's Fork. Hey, Durance, it's where we picked you up. Yeah, otherwise it would be more common practice. Well, I have to imagine if it's a ritual known to Abaddon's priest, it's probably meant to be something that you do after you've been a priest for a while to show your devotion, not something that you do... Okay. So wait, because we didn't kill him here, and then we killed him in our fortress... It dropped some of his loot back where we were originally supposed to kill him.
I'll keep an eye out.
Okay, that's too good. That's too good. That's actually kind of funny. The ash-covered shrine of Magrin stands before you. The scent of charred wood still lingering in the air. Place Moska's Forge Hammer on the shrine. The temperature around you begins to rise, and before long you feel as if you're standing in front of an open forge. Moska's hammer begins to glow red hot. Suddenly, the ground near the shrine erupts into a column of living fire. Flame blights in the sky, winged shapes dive towards you, smoke trailing from their wide open jaws. Yeah, I should have seen that coming. And of course, my meleeers are in the rear.
How may I help?
God damn it. Alright, how do we want to do this? Well, they're obviously going to be immune to fire and pierce damage. Okay, so that's bad. That's actually very bad. And a Drake. Okay. Shit balls. Get a little bit closer. Can we try to seize control of the Drake? Aloth, give me a... Right there. There we go. Oh, there's more than one. Manea, go around the side. And, initiate Frenzy. Please initiate Frenzy.
Zawa is ready.
Zawa, go ahead and increase your speed. And go after him. Minea, go after the Drake, please. Savage Defiance, Barbaric Yell, Barbaric Blow. Go ahead and use that. Okay, I can't tell what's going on here because I think... Oh, we actually managed to get that one. Okay, go after the other Drake. We need... Cancel Hot's Crushing Hammer, I guess. Why not? Did we seize control of it, or is it still attack? I can't tell. Heal, please. Zawa, please attack. And Alof is down because we can't stop these blights from killing him. And he's back up. Thank God. And that one's dead. Thank God. There we go. Okay, reorganize. No, no, no. Alof, get away from the Drake. Now attack the Drake. Aloth, you've got some spells. Go ahead and cast them. Why are you... Oh my God. First off, blind him. How about that? You blind him. I'll paralyze him. And that'll make things easier. There we go. Okay. Are we done now? Did we get it? Did it update? Yes. Yes, it did. Okay. And we'll stop at Caed Nua on the way out, because why not? And because we need to rest, because Alof got his ass kicked by a fucking Drake. It's like someone being salty while losing. I'll make you run for my loot. I mean, I didn't even know it was here. I didn't even think about it. He had loot on him when we killed him in Caed Nua, and I was like, oh yeah, it's his equipment. I'll just take that. I didn't expect that the game would be like, oh yes, this was stuff you were supposed to get by killing him. To be fair, it almost sounds like the game didn't expect me to just arrest him. Oh, why am I No, I have to walk inside because I need to see if this stupid lord needs anything. God damn it. Where is it? Come on, everybody. Keep moving. Nothing new to report? Okay, good. We got like 30 minutes left in the stream. I want to actually make some progress. Let's finish a quest at least. What? You defeat a console that is product. I keep forgetting that even happened. It's like my brain isn't even... Where's this guy? Is he just hanging out? He doesn't have a quest or anything? Oh, we have a new... Since the end of the Saints' War, dear wardens have gathered at Avon Doorbridge to commemorate the sacrifice of the dozen who gave their lives to defeat Saint Widewood. It's become customary for priests of Magrin leading the procession to sing a dirge to end the ceremony. This year, when the priest attempted to sing the dirge, his tongue swelled in his throat and he died painfully before the assembled crowd. When another priest attempted to sing the dirge a month later, he suffered the same fate. Some believe the gods are to blame for the priest's death, others suspect vengeful Ridsarans. Whoever's to blame, the priesthood of Magrin and the soldiers of the Godhammer Citadel want them brought to justice. You know what? Let's send Pelagina on that. I think she would make the best choice for that. He's just a buff. Oh God, the game. Okay, fine. I'm getting annoyed over literally nothing. There are so many other more worthy things to get salty over than just the game not communicating certain things. Okay. Let's go ahead and rest. We'll grab the might bonus again. Thank you very much. Wait a second. Wormwool. We already have a wormwool. So it's not even unique. It's not even actually unique. We already have this. I'm not going to buy a second one. Go away. It's not even really a unique. The game lied to me. It said these items were unique and it lied. Most disappointing game. How dare you lie to me in such a fashion? How dare you? He's a scam artist. He is indeed, Tenwin. He is indeed. All right. You realize Magrin and Abaddon are not going to be... For fuck's sake, a supplicant. What is it? Where? Supplicant, leaving in 22 hours. If ignored, lose prestige. Minor reputation with Deerford Village negative. That's annoying. Fine. Hey, dear. Go help him. You could have warned me about the flame blights and the drakes. The what? Nothing in the ritual mentioned any of that. Maybe they were just in your area. Here's your hammer. If it summons anything else, that's your problem. Ah, just in time. I was supposed to be done with this sword yesterday. Okay, magic hammer. Do your thing. This might be a bad idea. I would actually suggest maybe not using the forge hammer. Why not? Waggles the forge hammer at you. You went through all the trouble and now you're changing your mind? You obviously love being a part of this temple. You wouldn't be trying so hard to improve otherwise. You know that deep down what you're doing is wrong. And I know that you know it. Damn it all. Masca shakes her head and slowly drops the hammer with a clang. You're right. I do love smithing. But I lost sight of why I wanted to be an Aberdonian in the first place. Thank you. Here, take this. It's one of the first things I made that didn't turn out terrible. It's not much, but you should get something for all the work you did. Now I'll get back to work. I've still got a lot to learn. The unlabored blade. Huh. A dagger. There you have it, both the worst and best soulbound in the game. Simple might be as specific as one can be when describing this dagger. Its handle is leather wrapped and plain. Its blade is bronze. It has no markings, no filigree, no gems, or fancy metalwork. It appears well made, but it's so unremarkable that it's difficult to judge. There's a sense in holding it that there must be something more here, if only because it is difficult to believe any craftsman would take so little pride in their work. Huh. Maybe giving that to the grieving mother? She likes daggers. That might be useful. We'll hold on to it for now. I want to find out what it does.
Margren's fire casts light in dark places.
No, really? You got nothing for me? Yep, okay. Well, that was nice and quick. That was nice and quick. Yeah, I just don't know how this ad thing works, and I don't know how I'm going to go about doing it. Again, I need to stop. There's nothing I can do about it right now. Let's focus on doing quests. Let's focus on making progress. Let's focus on streaming and having a good time. I can worry about ads and shit later. Every level of this dagger beyond this one will make it worse, even so bad that it gains unique quality levels that are purely negative until the final level where it becomes mythical. Okay. I mean, that's kind of what I was getting from what you were saying, but that's still very interesting in how they did that. All right, let's talk to this Nesta lady again. God, it's freezing out here. Let's get this over with quickly. I'll go inside the fishery, but oh, that smell. Oh, I'm regretting leaving the fish stew at the inn. One of the fishermen said they found a body in one of those barrels once. You have a more uncomfortable place to nap. If you have a more uncomfortable place to nap, I am open to suggestions. According to the town's records, the fishery doesn't export much these days. Why do they even keep it open? It's an unnecessary drain on resources better spent on the White Forge and the mines. Closing down the fishery could help convince the investors that Stalwart is serious about maintaining its prosperity. Keeping the fishery open helps to foster goodwill and cooperate with future representatives from Defiance Bay. It helps keep the town self-sufficient and was the only thing keeping the town alive at the time when the battery was unopened. Many of these people do strike me as the stubborn type. Suppose keeping the fishery open could be a concession the investors are willing to make if it keeps relations friendly. I spoke briefly with Grind, the head fisherman. Rather shady fellow, wouldn't you say? Is he the type that should be in charge? Whatever he's done in the past, I can guarantee and vouch for Grind as an honest fisherman now. I see. I'll trust your judgment then. We'll head over to the Stalwart Mines next. My clients are concerned about the security and safety. Meet me when you're ready. There's the miners. There's the miner. Is she inside? I'm assuming she has to be inside. Well, I guess we're going inside then. Oh, what the hell's going on here? What the fuck?
No, please! You've got the wrong man! I don't remember any of this!
Quiet! We'll get the truth out of you soon enough. Take him away!
That was not the voice I was expecting from a large Amauan. It really wasn't. It really wasn't.
Stern-faced woman approaches you. Her already impressive frown is only emphasized by her slight underbite, and she folds her arms. Nesta mentioned someone will be coming along. Be careful where you wander. These mines are still crawling with all sorts of pests, and we haven't been able to clear them all out yet. Of course, you have experience with that sort of thing, I hear, as we have you to thank for opening the battery. I'm Ismay, the foreman. We've been keeping busy around here since the battery's fires were lit. A little busier than I'd like sometimes.
Nice to see I've made a name for myself.
Well, if you're half as good as they say, we could use the help. Things are hard enough here without the local wildlife getting involved. Last thing we needed to deal with was a murder of all things.
Murder? Tell me about it.
Well, you probably saw Gamel just getting carted off, founded by the body of another miner, Sameth. We've already lost quite a few miners recently. Most just vanish. Sameth's the first corpse that stuck around. We may have caught Gamel, but we haven't been able to find the bodies. If anyone can help us put this to rest, it's you. I'd like to be able to give these miners' families some answers, even if it's bad news.
What can you tell me about Gamel?
Don't know him too well. Certainly never pegged him for a killer. I'd say you're better off questioning him yourself. See if he'll tell you where he stashed the corpses.
And what do you know about the victim, this Sameth?
Sameth. Poor Sameth. His body's up the tunnel just to the east. Folks say you've got a knack for making sense of corpses. Like those Dunreed Row sorts, right?
I'll look into it.
I appreciate your help.
I do have a few more questions for you. Why are these mines so important? I'm assuming this is where this town gets its iron supply for the Moet Forge.
The demand for ore has gone up massively since you opened up the battery. Everyone wants their own shiny piece of Durgan steel. Thing is, the battery was still hit pretty hard by the tremors. With the battery's mines collapsed, this is the only game in town.
And how are the mines holding up?
Taina did most of the work whipping this place into shape before I got here, but she's really getting on in years. In the end, she felt it was right to hand things off, but she still drops by from time to time to make sure the workers are in order.
You see Gamel?
How could I miss it? Looks like he went swimming in Sameth's blood.
Blazes. Never would have pegged him for a freak.
Some food and money. I'll take that. More miners. Perdo, sour bonies. Very nice, very nice. More miners. Oh wow, yeah, they're really going to town in this place. Holy shit. Oh. That doesn't sound good. Jesus Christ. Sameth's body is laid out cleanly. You can see that his throat has been torn out and his face has deep scratches in it. His hands are stained a light yellow. Surprised that's all we can do with that. I would have expected us to be able to... Yeah. I was wondering why they were just standing there and it's like, oh no, the game's just taking its time.
Right here.
Oh, that's a lot of them. Okay. Alright. Aloth. Give me a... There we go.
What?
Endurance, give me... buff spell.
Hi?
Aloth, give me... You've got more spells for me, buddy. Go ahead and give me an archer. And bounding missiles on that one. Okay, come on, Maneha. You're a berserker, for fuck's sake. You shouldn't have this much trouble with one archer. There we go. Okay, now deal with that. Go ahead and... Where is it? Frenzy? There we go. Oh. Okay, just kill him. There we go. And now deal with the Earthblight. There we go. Well, the militia got screwed, but at least the miners managed to get out. Zarup. I love how the Zarups are still using regular equipment all this time in. They're no fine equipment, no exceptional equipment, no nothing. Just regular ass fucking equipment. Level 6 mythical weapon, 18 accuracy, 65 damage, speed 20, 20% attack speed, spell chance of firebug 3% on critical hit, major spellbind dimensional shift once per rest, major spellbind healing chains twice per rest, 15 to 21 damage, deal 1500 slash damage to enemies with the unlabored blade to unlock this level. So unless we start doing it like right now with a character who can actually use it, there's no way in fucking hell we're gonna get it to level 6. That's all I'm hearing from that. Maybe I should give it to Adair. That would be kind of hilarious. Alright, Nesta, you hold on for a second. Let me talk to Gamel here. Hold on. Do a quick check. Rules and papers documenting the sale of iron ore and sulfur are crammed onto the shelves. It's fairly clear why Gamel is under suspicion. His face is completely splattered with blood. His hands are bound, and you can see blood and scraps of flesh under his fingernails. Gamel's posture is hunched, and tears have dug tracks through the layer of gore on his face. You find yourself the target of a pleading expression the moment you're in sight. Gamel, I have questions for you. Please. It's like I told them I don't know what happened. I can't remember a thing. I would never have done that to Sameth. That's how I do it. Give it to the devil and just enter the pass and have her run ahead and solo all the mobs. At that level, the place is balanced around level 5 to 6. Fair enough. If you're innocent, then I'll do my best to prove it. But I need to find out what happened. Thank you. Thank you. That's all I'm asking is a chance. Please, I didn't do this. I don't deserve what they'll do to me. I'll answer any questions you have. What is the last thing you remember? Tarek. It was Tarek shaking me awake. I was on the floor and Sameth was curled up nearby and he was already dead. That's all. There's hours just gone from my head. Who's Tarek? He handles construction in the tunnels. There was a cave-in the north and he and the others were working on clearing it for a while now. He must have been grabbing supplies for the crew when he found me. Where are the other miners? I don't know. Nobody knows where the miner's gone. I swear I didn't have anything to do with this. I believe you. What is it you do here? I'm just a dragsman. I load the carts. I get the ore from point A to point B. I do whatever they asked me to. I haven't lived in Stalwart long. I heard they needed more hands to work the mines. I thought I'd make a fresh go of it. Maybe even get to work in the battery one day. Why is this happening to me? He tries to wipe his nose with the back of his hand. All it does is leave crimson smears behind. That's all. Alright, we need to investigate more. You can hold Wills right there, Nesta. I've got more people to talk to. Really? Nothing from any of you guys? Nothing at all? Okay. Occurs to me that there might be perception checks that we're missing by not sneaking, so let's keep sneaking.
Nice and slow.
Anything? Nope. Where did those 2 miners that I saved go? Did they just run off? I guess so. Hope these mines are worth the trouble. Follow the wall to your right, you'll eventually get out. No, none of these guys have anything to say, really. Worried about the tremors, Nope, nothing. Okay, so there's a pathway down that way. And there's more to the north. And of course, there's also the question of where the fuck these Zaryps came from. Hello? Why did you lock the crystal away? Why punish us like this? Someone must have the crystal. Where is it? Oh. Something's up here. What have you guys got here? Boots of stability, stalwart bony. The cave-in has created openings to the outside. Snow has nestled upon the rocks above. Well, I guess that explains how the fucking Zaryps got in. Need something? We're trying to get this place cleared out. He squints at you. What are you doing in here anyway? I heard you were the one who found Gamel. I have questions. Someone's finally taking interest in what's been going on around here. Sure, ask away. Where did you find Gamel? Found him out to the east, hunched over Sameth's dead body in the state of him. Thought the man had gone feral or something. Sameth's hands had yellow stains on them. Sameth's one of the sulfur miners. He worked on the east side of the mines, probably got it all over his hands. No big mystery there. One of your workers up the tunnel was acting a little strangely. Noticed that, have you? It's got to be something to do with the sulfur. After they're sent to fetch it back from the east mines, they all come back a little off for a bit. Caught a few of them wandering in circles talking to themselves. Didn't seem to last once they were outside the mines. The eastern mines seem to be the site of a lot of trouble. I guess it's the gas bubbling up from underground. Comes out with the sulfur. It just messes with people's heads. I knew a guy once, got a full lungful right at the stuff. He decided to shuck off all of his clothes and run hollering through the tunnels. We all got an eyeful, but he didn't hurt nobody. Just be careful if you head over there. Killen uses constructs for digging, and they double as guards. Just give her a heads up that you're on the way, maybe. What is Killian's job here? I've got her picking up potential sites for new tunnels at the moment. Otherwise, she wrangles the constructs these days. Her aim is to have the constructs do most of the most dangerous work. You'd have to ask her how she's getting on with that. I never liked the damn things myself. Has anyone from your crew gone missing? Not a one. Guess we've been lucky. Interesting. Okay, so obviously there's something going on here. But judging from those guys, it doesn't sound hostile, so why did it suddenly transfer into killing people is the question.
Keeping quiet.
Alright, let's try sneaking through here. I want to see if we... Oh, fuck me. Okay. Oh. This is a full-blown ambush. Well, fuck me. That's not good. Can we... Ow.
Right here.
I don't suppose that they're close enough for us to actually hit with this. Yes. There we go. Paralyze those suckers. Then see if you can hit him there. Durance, go ahead and give me a buff. Noah, go ahead and improve your speed. We're gonna go ahead and paralyze this guy. That'll make things a lot easier for me to break him down. Ow, Zawa's taking a lot of damage. Go ahead and summon up his stuff once he gets out of his paralysis would be nice. Sure would be nice if he would stop being fucking paralyzed. Keep hitting these guys with your missiles. There we go. That's good damage. Can we please break past this fucker? Thank you. Alright. And he got back up. Now he's dead. Jesus Christ. Go. Oh my god, what? Every time we've almost killed an enemy, you decide to fucking dominate them, Aloth. We really don't need that right now. Durance, what the hell are you doing? What the hell are all of you doing? Just... Oh my god, I hate these things.
Zawa is ready. Let's go.
If you could go ahead and give me a... Where's that big one? No, not that one. That one. Why am I having such trouble climbing stairs? There we go.
That's it.
There we go. Okay. Problem dealt with. Bloody assholes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that leads almost to the same spot. This is just on the other side of where they're working, and here is a body. A set of fragmented notes scribbled almost illegibly on a scrap of parchment. Tunnels, remember lamp, keep hand on right wall whole way, watch for spiders. Interesting. Hammer and chisel. Now we get to find out what the hell's going on here. Ooh, the heavy, strange odor of sweat and sulfur wafts up from somewhere below. Yeah, I mean, they've got this place going.
See what I can find.
Pretty quick. Oh boy, let me guess. Spiders. There's gonna be spiders in here. Yep. Crystal Eater and a moon spiderling. Yep. Alright, Zawa, Manewa. Manewa, just go... No, not Savage Defense. Turn on Frenzy. No. I don't want you to do that one. I just want you to do Frenzy. I don't care about the other. Let's see if we can paralyze them real fast. Melinda's Missile and a Blessing. There we go.
Right here.
Alright, meleeers, go. There we go. Now deal with the spider. Alright, see, that wasn't so bad. We even got a good chunk of experience for that. Very nice.
Sure.
Because they're new enemies. Very nice. New Crystal Eater, another Crystal Eater. Alright, that's fine. We should be able to handle this. Same, second verse, same as the first. Go ahead and paralyze them. Yep, there we go. Oh, get the hell out of there. Paralyze that one too. Come on, there we go. Everybody focus it. Aloth, give me a Shadow Flame on our flank, please. Thank you. Alright, go after the moon spider. While these are paralyzed. Aloth, give me a bounding missile focused on him. Durance, give me a AoE heal.
Take that!
There we go. This is good. This is good. Much better.
Gotcha.
God, after dealing with Console Hot and the mercenary bullshit, this is practically a walk in the park. Alright. What else have we got around here? Oh look, an even bigger one. Go ahead and paralyze him. There we go. God, I love that. Like, I will say, I get why Cypher is meant to be more ranged, but I love the mental image of all the mental fuckery that a Cypher can do while fighting in melee. I just think it just sounds and looks cool to me. Oh, great. Another member of the militia. Dead. Oh. Confused mind. Okay, hold on, hold on. Let's finish exploring before you... Yeah. Oh. Rotting flesh construct. Okay, hold the phone. Let's figure out what else is around here before we go further into that little adventure over there. What else is in here? Is there anything else in here? Maybe there's not. Oh. There's another... Yep. Yep, go for him. Plus, it is kind of a disturbing thought, because it's like, everybody else uses magic. Like, a mage casts a spell to cause you to freeze in place. A Cypher just tricks your brain into not moving, which is a kind of a horrifying concept when you really think about it. Ew, they wrapped up one of the militiamen. Okay, either these guys suck at keeping these tunnels cleared, or these things moved in fast. Oh. Peek inside these shallow burrows reveal the gleaming stare of many eyes. Durance, if you want to set this whole place on fire, I mean, I'm not opposed to it. Cypher's a freaky baseline. Yeah, but I like the idea. I just like the idea that it's like... Ooh. Oh dear. You're the person who's supposed to be clearing this place out, so, Hey there. Hang on just a moment. She turns towards the nearby constructs. Stand down. The constructs stop instantly, limbs going limp at their side. There. Now what can I do for you? You control these constructs. That's right. Solid workers, seeing as they don't eat, sleep, or go crazy and kill their workmates. Not as often as your usual miner, anyway. I'm looking into the disappearances of the miners for Ismay. Could you answer some questions? I suppose so. Not sure how much help I'm going to be. Tarek's the one that found Gamel. Do you think Gamel's responsible? Sure looks that way, seeing as he's got bits of Samoth in his teeth. She grimaces. Have you noticed any strange behavior in the other miners? Mining is rough work at the best of times. That's why I prefer using constructs. I think these tunnels just start to get to people. Never thought Gamel would snap like that, but hey, folks start acting a little strange, like when, who was it? You know, my memory's been acting up lately. I'm starting to think Tarek might be onto something about that gas theory of his. Swing on by if you need any more. Killian's gaze seems to slide off of you. With a sudden convulsive ripple, her posture changes. She hunches forward. Her arms dangle loosely at her side. Brothers, sisters, Terranat is here. Terranat. Follow her gaze. You take a moment to look behind yourself. You don't see anything of note, and your companions look similarly baffled. When you turn back, the woman has drawn significantly closer. We've been looking for you. We know what you've done. Her legs trudge forward in slow, ponderous steps, as if she might collapse under her own weight at any moment. There is an unusual cadence to her voice, almost as if she were reading lines. But you sense something more. There's another presence here, something twined around her soul essence like webbing. Take him away. Lock him up until we get what we want. The constructs behind her turn as one, clawed fingers at the ready. Seek out the foreign presence in her mind. Time seems to slow as you extend your Cypher senses to probe the snarl of soul essence coiled around Killian's own, fainter life energy. You have the sensation of being watched, pinned under the hostile gaze of a dozen eyes. The presence tightens its grip in a desperate bid to retain control, and you feel your own senses falter, but you tear at it, severing your opponent's connection just as you are expelled. She slumps,
bonelessly to the floor, and the constructs charge towards you.
I'm here.
You go for that one. You go for that one. What are they immune to? They are not immune to paralyzed. Zawa?
Yes?
Zawa, please engage. There we go.
Yes?
It is trying to use a spell. Go ahead and cast that on them. Perfect. Now give Zawa a hand over here. Give me that blessing. There we go. Do it again. Zawa, go ahead and increase your attack speed. Good. An enemy. Ooh, they bounced back. That's pretty cool. Zawa, you can also go ahead and frenzy up. Just keep attacking. You guys go after that one. Perfect.
No murder like this.
Oh, there we go. Rotting flesh constructs, rotting flesh constructs. Okay, what the hell was going on? She appears to be out cold. Okay, let's go check on the miners back here then. And then we'll see about that big webbing area.
Stalwart, that's crazy.
I mean, yeah. I'm going to guess that we ran into some Vithrix or something. Someone must have the crystal. Where is it? Yeah, they're just saying the exact same thing.
Does it?
Any traps? Nope. Contract of sale. Oh, for fuck's sake. Tell me Galvino didn't fuck up massively. Oh, good lord. She got the constructs from Galvino. Can't wait to see what happens with him. A dark burrow extends deep into the wall. All of the mines. Unlike the miners' tunnels, the walls here have an almost slick texture, interspersed with damp, pressed earth. A few paces past the entrance, the tunnel widens considerably. You find yourself at a crossroads, where the tunnel splits off in 3 directions. 2 tunnels lead to the left and right, while the third stretches on ahead of you. You can feel a breeze, faint but steady, coming from the tunnel to your right. Oh god, it's a fucking... Oh god. Counterintuitive. Let's go to the left. Walking along, you come to a fork in the road. The tunnel splits here, curving away to the left and right. You hear a faint rustling down the tunnel to your left and a repetitive tap, tap, tap of bristly legs striking the cavern floor. Turn around. Didn't that note tell us to only take the right side? Yeah, I guess so. Wait, what? Oh. Well, fuck you. Explore the tunnels. Let's try this again. Fine, we're gonna go to the left. Tap, tap, tap. Fine, we're going down the left again. Fuck you. Yep, you head down the tunnel, you come upon a spiderling clinging to the cavern wall. It hisses fearsomely after you and brandishing its fangs. Startled, you straighten up and crack your head on the ceiling of the tunnel. Oh, god damn it. Fuck you, game. The only way forward is behind you. Turn around. Fine. Take the path to your right. You find yourself at a crossroads where the tunnel splits off in 3 directions. 2 tunnels lead to left and right, while the third stretches on ahead of you. Faint breeze goes across your face, flowing from the tunnel ahead. So then we want to go to the right? Oh, for fuck's sake. Hold on, did that actually give me an injury? No, it did not. Thank God. Okay, try going forward. You come to what you initially mistake for a wall. A thick tangle of pale, twisting roots stretch around this tunnel, blocking further passage. To the left and right. Oh, wait, what? Take it to the right again. At the end of the path, you find yourself facing a dead end. A pile of boulders and dirt has fallen. You notice a gap between some of the rocks, so these are too narrow to pass through. Use a hammer and chisel. Clearing a path just wide enough. The path stretches on for a long, long way, taking you through a seemingly endless stretch of featureless stone. Walking on, you come to a fork in the road. The tunnel splits here, curving away to the left and right. Damp but not entirely unpleasant breeze flows from the tunnel to your left. Keep to the right. The floor rises beneath you, but it gives... Wait. Beneath your feet here, forcing you to near crawl, but it gives way just as sharply a short distance ahead. Walking on, you come to a fork in the road. The tunnel splits here, curving away to the left and right. Oh my god. Oh. You cannot see what lies ahead. You hear faint rustling down the tunnel to your left and the repetitive tap, tap, tap. Light a torch. You hold the torch aloft and the tunnels take shape ahead of you. Paths lead off to the left, right, and straight ahead. Go forward. You come to a fork... Oh my god, we do not have fucking time for this. To the tunnels, now go to the right.
Go forward. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm going to hate this. Curving away to the left and right. Fine, just go to the right again. Go to the right again. God damn it. Go forward. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, well, we're past the 3-hour mark, and I don't know how to do this, so I might end up looking it up, because I hate puzzles like this. I absolutely hate puzzles like this. Hold on, let me manually save. But yes, that will be the end for today. We will have another stream on Wednesday at our usual time. Tenwin, thank you again for being my very first subscriber. Well, you're a little late on that, and we are past the 3-hour mark. One more. All right, fine. Just for you, Tenwin. Just for you. Explore the tunnels. Take the path to the right. Take the path to the right. I'm assuming this is where we lit a torch. Forward. And to the right again. There we go. You stumble upon a skeleton propped up against a small chest. Tatters of its old clothes tell you this person may have been a miner. Take the treasure. Comtessa's gauge and 300 copper. Treasure, keep turning right to exit to the luminescent cave. So, to the right. To the right. There we go. Okay, we will end here now that we are through. Please tell me there's not a conversation as soon as we get out of here. Thank you. Okay, we're going to hard save here. Thank you for the assistance, Tenwin. I was going to have to look it up anyways, so I appreciate that you did that. Though, again, in the future, I have a big thing on spoilers. Could you please at least ask before you go posting stuff like that, please? Okay, Tenwin? Like, I'm not angry. I'm not angry or anything, but some things I don't want spoiled. I would appreciate it if you would ask before you go posting stuff like that again, okay? Thank you. Thank you for understanding. No, I was already frustrated, and I already knew that I'm letting this one slide, especially because I knew I was going to look it up. Not angry, disappointed. I'm not even disappointed, just a little bit annoyed. That's all. Tiny bit annoyed. And it's good that we get it out of the way before we get into anything major. Plus, I'd much rather you do it on something that, again, I was going to be searching for anyways, than on a major story point that I didn't want spoiled. So we got it out of the way. It's done. But yes, just in the future, please ask before you do that. Thank you very much. And Sint, thank you for joining us as well. Stylish as well. Everybody who joined us and dealt with the stupidity that is Twitch's ad system. Thank you all for joining me. I'll see you all on Wednesday, and hopefully I'll have this ad thing figured out by then, and I'll have a set schedule for it for how I want to run it so that we can hopefully we won't miss any content. I don't want people who are joining in to suddenly miss out on story and stuff like that. I want to try and set up a system where I take specific ad breaks. Everybody can go get a drink or go get a snack, or I can go to the restroom or something, and then we come back and we keep playing. I'll add a couple extra minutes to the end of my streams going forward once I've figured that out to compensate as well for that. But I will see you on Wednesday. Thank you all for joining me. I don't really feel like rating anybody today. I'm just going to end it here. So I hope you all had a great day, great time in streaming. Hope you have a glorious rest of your week if I don't see you, and I'll see you all on Wednesday.